all leveling up, you need to take a long rest in order for that to happen. So,
Word.
um,
Good,
we are
because
going to assume that is what happens next year in order to account for your sudden increases in abilities. Is there anything you kind of want to do in preparation for your rest? That day.
I would. Did we discover that this crate had shit in it? By the way,
It had weapons.
Yeah, it had quite a lot of well-made weapons. Nothing magical. I believe.
Did it have any armor in it?
No, it appears to have been, from what you can tell from the way the way the pre-corpses were arrayed before you guys massacred them all. It looks like there might have been some kind of deal going down between one side and the other.
So I'm kind of on the lookout now for some studded leather armor, and I don't suppose any of these corpses would have any on it.
Well, Mediator was detecting magic across the whole field of corpses. I think that's why we made a big point of that, was to see if anybody or the weapons in the crate had magic.
I mean, I'm not even looking for magical studded armor or anything. I'm just looking to see if there's any on the
So
ground.
Oh, yeah,
the
I was just
orcs that are scattered around on the ground are wearing hide armor.
That is worse than studded leather armor, I presume.
Yeah, I think so.
I pick up the hide armor, act like I'm going to put it on, and just throw it to the ground and chuckle. Armor.
May as well be just weights tied to your ankles.
It will reduce my armor. It's ridiculous.
I have regular leather armor if you want my old armor.
You do see that one of the orcs near the weapons chest was more well armed than the others, more armored, and he's wearing chainmail.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, still bullshit.
Oh, also,
Renaissance fair.
Also, we're detecting magic.
In case.
Yeah. I feel like we should detect something awesome to honor Mediator.
I mean, he's been detecting magic for a week.
The most intricate ritual.
No, but are you guys going to? So there's not much on the enemies that you encountered. It doesn't appear to be anything magical. They're all just dead.
Just a bunch of dead guys and their dead guy gear. We might take it in case we need to arm any fucking pixies we meet along the way.
As you guys are sort of inspecting them, Wu is turning over the bodies to make sure that they are to investigate them. And as you're spending more time on that, he begins casting some rituals.
Okay.
Like, do we know what the rituals are? Or what's happening?
You will in a few minutes. Yeah, he says that when he finishes the first ritual, he says that he wants to skeletonize the corpses.
I see.
Spooky.
Mediator.
Suspicious.
And he sends an unseen servant to begin deflecting some of the more near bodies to him.
He's not even going to do it himself.
He's literally
he begins casting another ritual as he sends his first unseen servant off to deflesh a corpse.
He's actively stopping you, Adam, from using these corpses to summon the thing.
What's he like?
Long distance, making it so you can't summon anything.
Is it the druids that have the summoning spell, so I could just like summon animals just specifically to like execute them? That would be great.
Oh my god! Yes, it is. But the unseen servant is doing a pretty efficient job of defleshing the first meat skeleton.
I nod approving.
and leaves quite a large pile of meat
Bloody meat.
next to this large next to this regular sized lizard down here. Yeah.
Well,
he continues doing that as you guys are sort of going about the area. We do need to move into a long rest at some point here, so let me know how that is going to proceed, gentlemen.
Well,
or lady.
I'm doing nothing, so just assume I already started my long rest.
I'm just hanging. I'm resting, but I'm hanging out by the skeleton.
I'll take a nap, sure.
We'll need to take watch, obviously.
I blew up a lot of people.
I'm watching the skeleton. What's the problem?
Sit on top of this crate. Make sure nobody steals it in the night.
Great job.
I do fully support taking these back to the pyramid lizards.
Taking what back?
The weapons. We don't need them for anything.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Not
like
these. Yeah, the corpses if they want them. I guess. I mean,
the pile of flesh.
They got that blood drinker to summon. Oh, that blood drinker! All the kids are going crazy for.
So Bringer, I think we're taking a long rest now. While Mediator's doing his casting.
So you guys will let a Mediator take the first watch while he's doing his ritual.
I mean, if he's doing ritual, he has to focus, right?
Yeah.
One of us should still watch while we're doing our long rest.
I can watch.
I feel like you guys didn't want me to summon a demon, but you guys were fine with him just apparently
identifying.
Faramir, what do your elf eyes see?
I guess I don't know what he's doing.
Man, are you mad that he's stealing your bones?
Bones that could be yours.
Game, respect game.
There's a lot of competition for bones around these parts.
I have no strong opinions about bones.
Listen, the more Mediator does crazy shit, the more it makes me look acceptable by comparison, so I support it.
Why is this blood... Oh, the blood's appearing where there were corpses. Never mind.
It's fancy blood.
As the corpses are...
Okay, so Blojo's on first watch.
As the corpses are sort of turned into neat piles of meat and bones, Mediator takes the bones and just puts them into his bag of holding.
His bone bag.
Hang on, when does this become Mediator's bag of holding?
Look, cut his name on it.
He says that he's busy and he's not interested in discussing these fine points of who has what, but you guys can definitely help yourselves to the meat and the blood or whatever. He just needs the bone.
I mean, I could try and sleight of hand the completely focused ritual mage if we need the bag. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. With the bag is all.
I'm just saying I haven't got to use it yet, and it is +7.
I don't know what the +7 means for the bag.
No, I mean it's a sleight. It just means it's going to be easier to sleight of hand it if we really needed to steal it from him.
I'm just saying. Listen. I believe that Mediator, with his law and background, would acknowledge that there's some legal reason to dispute his claim of ownership. Is all I'm saying. He can hold it though.
Yeah, I'm fine with the wizard keeping the extra planar hole that can totally explode and destroy reality.
He can hold you to that, Adam.
He can keep that
in his bag. In his bag of holding, Adam. He can hold you that. His get it.
His bone bag.
Cast fireball on the DM.
So he proceeds to cast the summoning ritual 4 more times during the first hour of rest before swapping himself and Glojo out. Who's taking the second watch?
I've just fed on some delicious meat pile, so I will just sort of stay awake and lean against the crate. Keep an eye out.
Great job.
I've got dark vision. And what, 14 passive perception.
It is getting kind of dark, yeah. The area you're in is only faintly lit by the glow of another burning spellbook.
Throw another one on the fire. Gotta get this heat up. This muggy swamp needs to be warmed up. Burning magic scroll.
Level 20 spells burn the best.
Goddamn.
Pipe, can you make a perception roll? You think you smell something on the wind.
Ooh.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Shit. +4. I should kick these real dice out
that's
of the
a good roll.
Yeah. 16 plus
20. It's not nat, but it's still 20.
You perk up a little bit as you sort of smell a little bit of a faint stench, and you recognize that it's not one of your companions, or you.
Yeah.
And that makes you perk up a little bit, and you hear the jingle jangle of armor and some quiet marching coming from the south. You're a little bit as you're sort of craning your ears to listen to it.
Ear holes.
The sound sort of ceases, but you're pretty sure you heard something out there.
Okay. Can I don't know if we can communicate telepathically unless one of the magic people has opened it, right?
Yeah.
Can I just think real hard at Adam?
Blood starts coming out of your nose. Adam's just asleep.
You can just poke us or shake us.
You can use your mouth.
Who is still asleep? I guess are you guys in these positions but asleep?
I'm asleep.
I guess technically I'm asleep.
Okay. So I would. I saw something fly past. Don't worry about it. It's raining men. I'm gonna hop down and slink over to Dole and shake him awake. Hey, I hear something that way, and I point to where we're going or where I'm hearing where I heard things.
Down.
They're down. Go wake up the bird.
Get the bird.
Waking up Quill first was probably not the best idea because I needed someone to help me go wake me up.
Quill.
So Bringer. Did we finish the long rest, or are we getting interrupted in the media?
We're going to say you finished the long rest because mechanically that's easier than everybody trying to roll back to some kind of.
Okay, and you said it's dark?
It is early.
The light is dim.
The light is dim.
Okay.
It is the hour before dawn where there's a little bit of light, but it sucks.
Okay.
It would favor the media.
Okay, go ahead and wake me up.
Bird. There's something coming from
he has a name.
The south.
I wake up, startled, immediately disappear, reappear over here.
What?
Suck a dick.
What?
I'm going to abuse this so much.
The bird's gone.
Is this still on fire?
Anyone gonna wake me up?
Okay, I bamf over there too. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're up here.
You're technically in the upper left.
I wake Adam up.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
Thank you.
Adam, did you resummon your little? No.
Yeah, I resummoned him.
In what brazier did you resummon him?
Listen, we went over this. I kind of I crafted makeshift brazier above our campfire, okay?
He's got a pocket brazier. From Xanthar.
From
It's
Zippo.
like a campfire stove, but for summoning.
From the Aurora's items catalog. How about that one?
I also wake up the bird.
Adam rolled D20.
All right.
I also wake up the bird.
I probably deserve to roll to do this.
Oh, your brazier almost works as a functional
God damn it.
demon summoning portable stove, but at the last second
God damn it.
the magical flames kind of die out and you're left
How
with
often can I retry this? Like, if we're out of combat, can I try this again?
you tried it before your long rest. It takes a ritual, and now you've been awoken by your nerd friends.
All right, those guys are assholes. Fuck them. All right,
I think
fine.
a brass brazier is like the size of a soup bowl.
Listen.
I think it's just part of like Wizard kit. So I don't know.
We all know that has soup brain.
So I look around and I ask what's going on. I say it as much as I sound though. When I say it exactly like the four non-blondes.
I love it.
What's going on?
Is it at the top
I'm
of your list?
awake as well. Is the issue that it's so far away we can't see, or is the issue that it's too dark that we can't?
It's pretty dark, and now we need to roll initiatives.
Okay, but before that, one of the things I did when I leveled up is I now have perfect vision even in darkness up to 120 feet. Is it further than that?
So roll perception then, Adam.
All right, let's see here. My perception, passive perception
roll, and then your
13.
What's your but do a perception roll, not your passive.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Do an actual roll, not your passive.
Sorry. If you're drawing a line, if you right click, you can add a point and make multiple angles.
You can make whatever the hell shape that is.
I'm confused. What does someone want me to do?
I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
I don't know what this is good for, but I just learned it accidentally.
Perception. Fuck you! All right.
You're all making perception checks.
I see we're
all making initiative checks. So Glojo, Pipe, and now Adam need to roll for initiative.
Okay. Actually, get one number less than that. Oh, we're gonna be like this tonight. All right, fine.
You know this is gonna disappear.
Are you done?
Let go.
I was going to I didn't know how long it was going to take Adam to understand the concept of roll initiative, and I was going to see if I could write "fuck you, pipe rifle" in the amount of time I had.
Why did I deserve I rolled.
You heard the thing. We're doomed because of you.
Welcome to your
You
doom.
called him the bird. That's
Yeah, don't call me the bird. Although the bird is better than monkey.
Yeah, that's just confusing.
I mean, the bird actually doesn't bother me, but I do have a name.
Yeah,
I know.
It's Monkey Man, right?
But I think it would be very common for me to have just been called the bird by the various people I've worked for.
Yeah, there's usually just the one. We could have had two, but we found new love in the tower. I'm happy about these ones from the DM dice.
I wasn't happy about my 4+4 that I rolled for initiative.
I'm not happy about any of this.
I'm pretty happy.
15's okay.
I'll ruin that.
True
No.
words. Never.
You can't ruin my sunny day.
Wow.
Beautiful day, and we're gonna kill some freaks.
Probably more lizards. What if they're friends?
It's a swamp. Yeah, that's a D&D angle I never thought of. The friendly fire, where you just roll initiative and start a fight, and you're like, "Oh, turns out it was your ally."
And then you
Okay.
guys talk about it.
Did you identify yourself as fully?
I can't wait to murder the mediator.
Yeah,
Killing
he's not here.
mediators.
He's just gonna get
We
fragged.
just run.
Tell him it happened in the heat of combat. Bullet flying.
It's like, we all leveled up. Fuck you! We're out of here.
A strange kobold with a gun showed up. It was a drive-by shooting. Innocent bystander.
Kill his future self. That'd be great.
I thought that may happen this round. Glojo, or Pirate Glojo, comes back and murders his Sean Bean character, who can't survive because he's Sean Bean.
How many times are we gonna have to kill the captain of that fucking boat?
He's gonna come back with some like.
That's actually the through thread of this entire thing is that boat and whoever's captain, but it's not the same person. We just have to keep killing the captain.
Daryl's
the Pirate King LeChuck.
It's a Dread Pirate Roberts.
If you are the boat, you are the captain.
Right,
shit,
we don't have to kill Daryl.
Oh,
Daryl's gonna kill us.
Never mind.
What's up?
Hey,
out of the darkness, a group of orcs and a strange two-headed troll appear.
Well, you don't say.
They appear surprised to see you. There are no bodies left, however, in the area. Adam, I know you were very interested in red robes in the last session. You didn't happen to put any of them on, did you?
No.
Yeah, I think we discussed that whole thing, didn't we? And I said I needed dye, and I think Pipe suggested blood, because that's the same thing.
It is.
I was in the blood is it actually red camp.
So as you guys are awakening, this group sort of bursts onto the scene and goes, "Who are you?"
I'm a Goliath.
I mean, we would immediately see whether
that's what are you, not who are you.
Oh, I'm losing.
They appear to be armored in the same fashion as the groups of orcs that you had murdered.
So they have the red bullshit on.
They have some red bullshit on. Yeah.
Yikes.
Two-headed troll has a second head on. It's stitched on. You kind of recognize the handiwork as that of Igor's.
God damn it, Igor.
Yeah, he does get up to that kind of shit.
Friends.
So they have seen us and already know that we are not friends.
They wanted to know who you are, and Bob Dole has replied, "He is Goliath."
He is Goliath.
It's gargoyles.
Like I could slip a red robe out of this
like they're talking
real
about
stealthy
Bob
like.
or anyone else, Bob Dole.
You could try it, Pipe. I'm not going to say you can't.
I don't.
You haven't seen lizards wearing red robes to date. You've just seen lizards splashed with red paint, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to negotiate for this group safety anymore.
How many feet away from where we are is the pyramid?
We've ruined Pipe Rifle.
You guys are pretty far away from the pyramid.
Okay.
You had to travel for a few hours.
Okay, fair enough.
So anyway, they aren't really satisfied with your answers. So this guy here.
Hey, get the arrow away from me.
They're just gonna be dicks, huh? That's what's gonna happen, I guess.
I've negotiated successfully with orcs before.
He hucks one of his javelins at Bob Dole.
Morning, Claire.
Yes, fuck you, Warning Flare.
So what is that? Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Uh-oh. Seriously?
Okay. So
yeah.
Things happen.
I'm gonna break him in half.
Take 5 damage as his javelin flashes through the air and slices you as it.
Good Lord, I'm down on that initiative list.
Please stop throwing javelins at me.
Throw them back. Oh, you somehow did worse than me, Adam. Ow.
No. And that was after fucking up my perception roll.
This guy runs forward, isn't quite able to reach
Quill.
Man. So
Yes.
he also throws a javelin at you.
Fantastic!
Yeah.
He rolls a 16 on his javelin.
How does it work if they don't hit me? Hold on. I'm not hit, so I can't actually do anything. Damn it!
The javelin soars through the air and thuds, gets caught into the shrubbery next to you.
Mother. Did Mediator skeletonizing all those corpses do anything that would help us in this fight?
No.
No. Cool.
This guy runs forward and throws a javelin at Faramir.
Ooh.
So Glojo takes 9 damage as the javelin finds its mark.
It's a spicy javelin.
Does anybody have like a force push? Like
This guy steps up and fires a
telekinesis.
crossbow quill at Quill. Does an 18 hit?
It does hit.
Do you throw it back?
No, you have to roll for damage first.
It does 5 damage.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother rolling because it's 1d10 plus 10. So I negate that damage, but I'm not going to burn a key spot to throw the arrow back.
Okay, so you just bat the javelin, or you bat the arrow out of the air as it comes at you.
Yep.
And Glojo, it's your turn now.
Okay. Well, fuck that guy.
This was the guy that shot you. The one somebody's drawing
on.
Dole lines from, I think.
I wonder what Dole's trying to do.
God damn it.
Nothing's happening.
Dude.
This is happening.
So Glojo moves back immediately.
I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on that piece of shit, and I'm going to cast Entangling Snare.
This guy? Fuck, I don't have the arrow. This guy?
Ouch.
Hunter's Mark.
Cast Entangling Snare, and shoot it at him, or Entangling Strike, I guess is what it's called. To hit him with the arrow, though.
It's like a SWAT cat's squid missile or whatever. It's like hits them and wraps around them. Little missiles.
Sort of. It put it on an arrow, and what it does is it next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vine until the spell ends. Larger, but not those pieces of shit. Oh.
So what is next? You have to hit him with an
Yep,
arrow
you gotta
attack.
hit him. So that's a hit.
There it is.
Funny one.
And, he makes a strength save. Or probably not.
Good for the vine.
God damn it, pipe rifle.
If Thorny on Main wasn't good, neither is doing for Divine.
Oh, I missed
He
that
fails his strength saving throw.
So cold DM dice tonight.
Snared.
No, he takes 2d6?
1d6 at the start of his turn.
Okay.
And he has to make a save to break free of it.
All right.
So he takes the damage, then rolls the save, is what that sounds like.
Yes.
Okay. That's neat. A lot of them are the other way around.
I need to do
And
one.
that's his action is trying to break free.
Right, yeah.
Do I need to do the 1d6 for the damage?
Yeah, so no, you have to do 1d6 for
Bringer, we lost you.
So you need to do 1d6 for your hunter's mark, I believe, right?
6. Fuck you. I can
And
crit
you
too.
need to roll for your regular damage as well.
Yeah. 14. What am I talking about? I wish it was 16, but it's 14. And I have another shot. Guess what? I'm gonna shoot that fucker again, because fuck that guy.
God damn it, he's tethered. Do somebody else.
Yeah, I'll shoot the guy next to him then. I have Hunter's Mark on him. I can kill him. I'll shoot the guy next. Is right. 23.
That hits. So roll damage.
11.
Hot damage. Yeah, you fire 2 arrows into 2 orcs and do 14 and 11 damage with your shots. Powerful
Damage.
Luther, it is your turn.
Why did you get to have to throw that at me? Just wanted to be friends. The orcs. Throw a fireball. Over.
Yeah. Like,
Dole?
maybe?
Yeah, over. Right there. Should hit all of them.
All the little guys? Or even the big troll?
Is it gonna hit me?
It depends.
We'll catch the troll a bit. So I'm gonna say the troll gets advantage on its save, but it's still going.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit me.
God damn it!
Hold on.
Do some Matrix
it's
shit. Isn't
perfect,
that the
it's
whole
fine.
thing of the monk?
Not yet. Not yet. It's
No.
not.
Well,
Can
how
you
are you gonna
blink?
learn then? Okay.
Can you use the shadow step?
Not before my turn.
That is a.
I'll throw it further back to just catch the back 4, including the big one.
The big one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kind of right, but yeah, I'll just do the 4 closest to the fire thing. Actually, there's 5 there. Yeah, right around that log area.
Okay.
So
They've all got to make saves then.
yeah,
Suck it.
Dex saves. I gotta fuck that up. I gotta fuck that up.
20?
That guy is fast. Troll passed, and now it is the boss pass. For the guy in the background. He does not. So that guy, this guy, and the 2-headed troll both passed.
well,
Good fireballing.
did 33 damage.
So you instantly obliterate a number of orcs.
Oh god, I have 3 third level slots now. Like I have 3 fireballs.
Yeah, bundle.
So the 2-headed troll roars as the wave of fire washes over it, and takes a number of enormous strides, and ends up next to Bob Dole, where it then tries to bite him and slashes at him with its both with 2 claws, making
Fuck you,
3
40
attacks.
fire.
So he's making 3 attacks on you here, Bob Dole. Which one get 1 flourish?
Which one's the best one?
If you do it right at the beginning,
They all
they'll
look
make
pretty
it all-
bad.
Whichever the first one would be in order. The bite you said first, I think.
The bite coming in.
Sure, let's do that.
Seems like the one you would probably do that on.
Oh, there, good.
Oh,
that one was worth it.
Then he claws at you, misses with one claw.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
You with the second claw.
Yikes. That's a yikes for me, dog.
So that's...
God damn it.
It's not that much damage.
Yikes.
Oh, wait, I need to roll more dice. Okay, that's 20 damage. That is actually a lot of damage.
Ow.
And then he comes in for a bonus attack with its second head.
Wow, that's rude.
Attack.
Well, goodbye.
It's nice knowing all of except for that one. I mean,
and the second head misses as well, and both of the heads bicker a little bit as they.
I give each head the bird from one hand.
Pipe rifle, it's your turn.
Ah, shit. Let's rage. I'm going to leap over this crate and to try and do like a big old jump and chop at this. I'm obscured behind him. Where am I in this layer? Okay. I'll move up here
It's a bigger
and
layer than you.
take a swing.
All right, swing away, Charlie.
Let's see.
Hang of a swing.
I can only do 2. That's right, because my bonus action was taken off by raging, and I can't frenzy. Don't know how I always forget that. Oh, right. I remember. This is the mirror. Hold on, let me get back to my actions here. Okay. 2 swings. That's an 18 and a 9.
9 does not hit.
I thought maybe it wouldn't. Oh.
And you're using that cursed. Oh, by the way, so
no, I'm not using the berserk.
So Mediator and I had it wrong. Re-identify and curses.
I figured we might not know that it was cursed, actually.
Anyways, just throwing that one out there in the middle of combat so that everybody forgets about it. But you're not going to know whether things are cursed or not as easily. Moving on. Pipe rifle. How much? So you did 12 damage.
That was 12. The one hit. Yeah.
All right.
I'm super pissed off about it.
Munkle Man.
Bird face.
All right. So where actually is this orc dude, or this guy?
He takes up a number of squares.
Okay. So as long as I'm within like 5 feet of wherever he is, that's fine.
You have to move. You have to move down to be within 5 feet.
Right. I figured
he's sort
that.
of behind. He's sort of accommodating the space a little bit behind and beside the orcs.
Okay, and Glojo, how does your ensnaring thing work? Can he attack from there or no?
No, he's bound until he makes so
he can shoot more arrows, but he will continue to take damage as the vines tighten on him, or he can use his action instead of attacking to try to free himself.
Okay, I'm gonna move here then. My first attack though is actually going to be, you know what? Let's try and get this guy out. Okay, the orc guy, or not the orc guy, the 2-headed dude with my quarterstaff. Okay. That is a 20, not a nat.
Hits.
All right, and that is 10 damage. And I would like to stunning strike, which is, I don't know if that changed. Nope, it's still a 14 Constitution saving throw.
So you stunned one of the heads, and the other one is still aware.
Okay, I'm gonna take a whack at the other head then.
Some Three Stooges shit.
And that's an 18 plus 7. I assume that hits.
You hit him. You get him. You get him soundly in the other nog.
And
you're gonna use another key to strike.
Well, and that's 12 damage.
That's pretty solid, all right.
And yeah, I'm going to use another key point to attempt to stun that head.
Good to get.
That's a save.
The right head remains unstunned.
Okay, I'm going to pop.
But more sore.
I'm going to pop Flurry of Blows. Punch that head now.
A bunch. A lot of punches.
That's a 12. I assume that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, for my second from the Flurry of Blows, that's a 18.
That does hit.
Okay, damage for that is 9. Burn another key slot to stun him. Yes! Oh no, tie goes to the die! God damn it! Never mind! Fuck. Alright, I'm out of moves, I can't do anything.
Wow. Stunned one head and you punched him a
What are you doing
lot.
way back at the edge of the map there, Mana?
Listen, I
Oh,
picked
boy.
it out of my spot. I think that's tactical brilliance, but all right.
I am right in line with this.
If you're a
fucking
loner and don't want to like hang out with your friends around their campfire,
Yeah,
I died in
sit
a-
and pet your kid's skull quietly.
She's a loner, Dottie. A rebel.
Mr. Birdface, you stunned one of the heads. If I hit that head, is it gonna cause a problem now?
No, it's stunned until its next turn period. Doesn't matter what you do. It just doesn't have a save on its turn. It's unstunned.
So this guy's oh shit, wrong button. All right, so we got one here. We got 2 here.
So basically, no matter what you do, that one head is stunned for an entire round. It skips a turn.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this area is definitely in range. I didn't think this was gonna happen quite so soon, Bringer, but let's see here. We're gonna do it right here.
You can hunger that Hadar. What's happening?
All right, Bringer. That's 2 of challenge rating 1 or lower.
All right, 1 second.
Oh shit.
We'll be done.
Oh, and I'm definitely putting a protection circle around myself.
Can you do that at the same time?
Yes, it says I can do it at the same time.
I don't think that's the words that D&D and Beyond uses.
And at
As
the same
part of
time,
the
you can
casting
do this.
spell, you can form a
Right.
circle on the ground.
You do 2
The
chicks.
circle is large enough to encompass your space. Your being mine, not our. So,
Yeah,
good luck.
we got that. That's the least surprising turn I've had this whole campaign.
You have selected me, meaning you, which is incorrect. The correct answer is you, meaning me.
God damn it.
Did Adam roll a 2 again?
Adam, I don't understand anything that is going on with your character, so I can't argue your point.
You will.
Yeah, I lost a bunch of audio.
Like, did you pop armor? What did you do?
No. Bringer will show you. Hang
Fucking
out.
goddamn warlocks.
I don't like this. I mean, I also dog. I don't like that either.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm looking at your thing in D&D
Right there.
Beyond, and I see nothing what you just did.
When did you look? When are you looking at my character sheet?
Right, now.
Updating it. Oh. Then you're not looking hard enough. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not trying to figure out what's happening right now. I know what's happening there. It's the armor thing that you said you did.
Oh, it's not armor, but it's a protection circle as part of it.
Oh, part of the spell you just cast?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not digging into the spells, so that's different.
Yeah.
Man, I'm having massive audio gaps where everything just sort of chugs for a minute.
Weird.
Gotta reset.
Okay, I know what you did. God damn it!
Can't wait to find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, I had a general idea. I didn't know that you got the other part, though.
Evil cackling going around. In character.
I don't even know what it's going to be. That's the best part.
Since as the character I am, and I've worked for Warlocks, I clearly know what's happening, and I look over at you and tilt my head sideways like a crow would, and then just shake my head. That's it.
I'm just merrily drawing a little circle on the ground over
Yeah,
here.
no, I know, like, that's the whole point. I clearly know what's happening. And in the 6 seconds that this is occurring, I have enough time to look at you, tilt my head, and shake it.
I'm almost ready for this.
Understood. I'm the difficult one who did this relative.
It's okay. I think it's important.
Adam, if this gets us killed, I swear to God.
Yeah, this could really get out of hand, which is why it's great.
I'll be wishing that Dole hit me with the fireball. Then I could have went and got a beer. I'm gonna go get a beer now because I want to be surprised when I get back.
Like right around there-ish is where we're aiming for.
I'm up here with the mediator.
Yeah, it's good to not be up front, probably, but
So right around here, Adam?
kind of like right here.
Oh, right in the aftermath of the okay.
Right in the aftermath, yeah.
What?
From the ashes of the fireball.
Yeah,
I don't know that one. I was hoping for Yuga bots. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's upside down. He's doing some flips.
It's pretty demonic.
Holy shit! Did you see that parkour? That dude just did a twisting backflip.
Sick moves, bruh.
So mediator or Bean Troll knows what we're doing, but so the other people don't. I picked up the spell Summon Lesser Demons. So the way this is going to work is that Bringer has selected the demons I picked. I rolled so I could see the basic number and class of demons that I get to summon as a part of this. The demons are hostile to all creatures, including me.
Of course.
We're going to the demons roll for initiative as a group and have turns. And the way that this works is the demons pursue and attack the nearest non-demons to the best of their ability. I can form a circle on the ground large enough to encompass me, and while the spell lasts, the summoned demons can't cross the circle, harm it, and target anyone within it. I mean, it's not really a problem since I casted it from far away, but yeah.
Question: can we shoulder check you out of the circle and take occupancy of it for ourselves?
Also, as I understand, because this is a concentration spell, I can end this. The demons should go away, is what I understand. Also,
good.
If they're taking
love
the
that
0
word.
HP, they also go away. So they have life bars too. So
a summoned demon does disappear when the spell ends.
Okay, yeah. So
the duration is concentration up to 1 hour.
Yeah. So if things get really out of hand, I can despawn the demons. But I mean, we'll see.
On your turn.
On your turn.
And if I feel that it's the right course of action, I mean,
I just think of every time I got pounced by a hunter in Left 4 Dead, and I really think we're gonna pan over and see you play with a yo-yo or filing your nails or something while a demon eviscerates all.
So remember, they attack the nearest non-demon, so just don't be that, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, because
I'm going
none
to
of us
murder
know
you.
that, except maybe
This guy
Petrol.
dropped an attacks pipe rifle.
Oh!
Do I need to
Oh, this
roll for
guy.
initiative for
Well,
those
yeah.
guys,
Who the fuck
Bringer?
were you?
I rolled
yeah.
initiative for them.
Bush hider. He was hiding in a
Bring-
bush.
Bringer, did you roll for them, or do I need to?
I rolled for them, Adam.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, they're down there.
Oh, and he's swinging a miss.
Well, that's what you get for trying that.
Well, he's just charging into this.
Also attacks.
God, I got in the best spot for this.
He takes 2 attacks at you.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, wow.
And he whiffs.
Dang. Oh, dang. Even combined, that wouldn't have been enough.
He yells out a battle cry for the remainder of his orcish foes that is going to give them advantage on attack rolls.
Advantage on attack rolls, you say?
Yeah.
Now it's Pipe Rifle's turn.
That guy's dead.
Well, it's not actually my turn.
That guy's not. It's actually this guy's turn right here.
My turn.
He's going to try and hit Quill.
The big fucker is? Or
No, it's this guy with
Oh.
the...
So
That
that
is
was-
not
I had scrolled down the turn order.
Yeah. So he's going to try to hit Quill with his Great Axe, and he has advantage. So he rolls a 21.
Why does he have advantage? Did I miss that?
There's a
The
Rallying
orcish commander gave out a
Okay.
battle cry
All
to
right.
rally his troops.
All right. I was just curious.
like a real.
That does hit. 21 hits.
That'll be a 10 damage.
Bringer's not fucking around anymore.
That's like the most damage I've taken in a very long time since I think I've been
Guys.
Quill.
Guys, I
He's
could
now
have
the guy that-
I could have summoned
Rat.
tigers.
Is that on your?
And Corjo, give me a 1d6 roll for your vines, which have ensnared this guy. Corjo?
Cloge.
He's roll 4. He has stepped away.
No, I'm right here.
Oh,
Roll 1d6 to find out how much damage your
1d6
vine
two.
is able to do.
If it's a second spell, it's 2.
No. It's just
No?
the start of his turn where he's continuing to get fucked up by it. So a 1d6 to find out how much more it does.
Okay. Two.
Believe it or not, that is enough for the ensnaring vines to kill him. He is pierced by their thorns. The snaring vines basically grab up and get into his throat, and he topples over. Well, sort of. The vines are no part. He's structural.
Fuck that guy anyway.
yeah. That was the guy who dared to attack you. So I mean, it's
That
only
guy's dead.
fitting that he died horrifically through magic.
I mean, if you think about it, he was blocking demons from attacking you. But yeah.
Now it is Glojo's turn.
All right, so let's go ahead and finish off his buddy. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark, dumb face.
A couple
Oh,
of
shit.
arrows.
The hunter's mark to him. The hunter's mark would have disappeared from the vines killing that guy.
Hunter's mark doesn't matter.
All right, cool.
unless
I don't know.
completely misunderstanding this, the spell doesn't end for an hour. So I can
If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Oh, that's good, then. Go for it.
Yeah. It's nice of them to be very clear with the language. It drops to 0 hit points. It's not if it dies, if you kill it, etc. So yeah.
Thanks for
I have everybody up in my or well, 3 of us up at this point, but I'm sure it'll grow.
Oh, that was a 9 for the first one.
In some ways, it was a 9.
Other ways, it was a 1. One's a 15.
The fifth. Who are you shooting at? The
orc.
The big one,
hits?
the one I keep calling an orc too, even though they're all orcs.
He's shooting, I think, the orc.
This guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's already had some arrows.
Roll damage.
Regular damage does 5. Just mark this 4.
And that's enough to kill this orc.
God damn it.
Actually, kind of garbage.
Just thunked.
So 2
Okay.
arrows into this guy, drop him down.
Fuck. Be a benevolent TM. Be a benevolent TM!
God damn it.
It's Luther's turn.
Okay. Very confused that I'm now seeing some demons on the field. I think I know who's to blame for that. I will remind me to do something down later. I'm going to something like that. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink a healing potion that I have. Because we can use it as a bonus, right? That's
Yes, you can use bonus actions on healing potion.
All right, let me do that real quick. 2d8. Wait, no.
It should just be a rule at this point. Like, it should just be an actual D&D roll. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to hide that. I don't want Adam seeing what I'm doing.
Okay, I got 8 hit points back from that potion. Pretty good. And I'm going to probably a Scorching Ray. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to shoot all my Scorching Rays at the big jerk who I hate.
You're just jealous of his fully rendered loincloth. Whereas yours looks like a whoopee cushion stuck to your butt.
It is a whoopee cushion stuck to my butt.
I assume it's a loincloth. I don't know. It looks like flesh. I hate it. That and the rock. I know it would be weird to switch your token now, but Jesus.
Who are you shooting? The two-headed
The big
guy?
one.
Where
Two-headed.
your rock at?
Rolled a 11 for the first attack.
Yeah, that's a miss.
23 for the second.
That would hit.
And 25 for the third.
That will actually also hit, based on the 23 hitting.
Okay, and it's 2d6 per. So 4.
4d6. That's
It's 12 damage. 12 fire damage on the big guy.
okay. And this guy. Is going to attack the big guy.
Bite his ass.
He's going to claw him and then try to bite at
I submit that those demons would probably want to hunt as a pack, and if there were 2 choices of each,
Oh no, I
already being.
I was gonna suggest he rolls a 1d6 and then 1-2 is me, 3, 4 is
That's right.
this guy,
Well,
and 5,
actually
6 is
exactly
this
what I
guy.
was that's exactly what that guy's planning on doing.
Okay.
Because there's 3
Eeny,
options that
meeny,
are all
miny.
equidistant, and so he is doing a. The next guy is going to do a 1d6
Yep.
for that, exactly as you described.
High five, Bringer.
The first guy attacks the two-headed fucker.
Yay.
I saw the roleplay solution. I want that noted.
D20 plus 2 with his bite attack. That's a miss.
He flips a 3-sided coin. That's roleplay.
There's
Yeah.
his
Demon
flying
meeny,
attack,
miny,
which
moe.
does hit.
Are they? God, I don't even know what they're based on.
That one head, don't forget, is stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah. We're not to him yet.
So he gets 2 damage from the dretch. Oops. And then the dretch releases a fetid cloud. A disgusting green gas extending 10 feet out from the dretch. The area is now lightly
God damn it.
obscured. It lasts for a minute, and any creature that starts its turn in that area must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw for poison.
Including
Thanks,
the other
Adam.
tread?
I mean, who could have seen this coming?
No, he's well, I guess it depends on where does it start from.
Adam, I think it's very important to point out that I can get from where I am to where you are in 1 turn.
If it
Listen,
is
don't worry about it.
I am currently, so just so you know.
if it's
glance
this
at-
square,
glance at
it hits all
Quill.
of them.
I give a look to Quill.
This one, it only hits some of them.
It's all right, Quill.
Listen,
Got
sometimes
supposed to be-
the
he's supposed to
fireball
be
takes
master.
out people that were not intended. This is
Shoot at him and will remove his concentration.
So, looks like everybody there needs to make a saving throw on the start.
Oh, he's got my rock.
What's the saving throw?
It's a DC 11 Constitution. It's a pretty easy save.
Versus
But on the start of your turn, you'll have to make that.
Oh, okay.
The next guy is going to do.
Should I take the roll that I just rolled for it? Because I thought I needed to do it right then.
If you want, I don't care.
I mean, it's successful barely. But if it wasn't successful, I would have taken it too. Either way.
You can narrate your bear success.
Okay.
At the start of your turn. This guy comes down and tries to attack the orc down here.
What is even happening?
There's some fucking monkey demon thing on the field.
He hits the orc once.
Or something.
This actually reminds me
Really
of
can't-
Hunters from Resident Evil.
A little bit. I remember this weird museum thing about like creatures that would evolve out of modern day animals, and there's a weird bat monster that had a very similar face.
And now he also exudes a big stinky fart.
God damn it, Rachel Dretch.
Does that one hit me too?
No.
Okay.
Only pipe rifle is in double stink.
The
Of you guys. The other enemies are all inside the stink.
And that's Pipe Rifle's natural state in the double stink.
stink. Yeah, the double stink. Thank you. I can hold my breath.
Pipe rifle is in the Venn diagram of all stink.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. Does that help?
Actually, yeah, that might.
Or
That
is it
very well may. It
magical?
is now.
Demonic
now-
stink.
We'll figure out how. Let me double check that.
Okay.
That's a great question. I like it. I like where you're coming from. It is a disgusting gas that poisons. I am gonna say that you.
I mean, it's just. Didn't you say if you start in the cloud? Because the one for like Hunger of Hadar and stuff, it doesn't say that you have to intake the cloud in any particular way. Just if you start in it, I don't know.
Yeah, this is
negotiating
just
this
a
up.
nasty fetid cloud that's gonna like seep into your pores. It's kind of a greasy miasma from
Well,
your
yeah, that's
otherworldly nature. So you are gonna have to save against it.
okay. Because yeah, Constitution is just how well your body could soak it up, as opposed to an action you can take.
Mhm.
Is it my turn? Actually, no, it's not. It's
No, it is the
head.
large troll's turn.
The one awake head.
Mhm. So he passes his saving throw for one of the farts and fails it on the other fart.
One head goes up to get fresh air. The other one tries to go down to avoid it. Gets into the
So
stink.
the stunned one is now continues to be stunned.
Right.
And it wasn't able to breathe any fresh air on account of its being stunned, and it will be stunned in the next turn as well, should this thing live that long. The thing grunts as it's not able to get its left arm to attack, but it does swing at you, pipe rifle, with its right arm.
No. I hear the sound of laser activity in my house. Particularly
And
cat
that's a
running.
hit on you.
Oh yeah, it is.
Claw attack,
With a claw.
slashing damage. 15 slashing damage.
I am resistant to that because of my rage.
So then you will take 7 slashing damage.
Better.
And he tries to bite you with his mobile head, which fails. And now it is your turn.
I'm gonna make you
make your gaseous saving throws.
Right. Anti-stinks. Oh. Shocking everyone.
You saved the first stink cloud. Successful. Oh, wow. And you survived both of these stink clouds.
Oh, good. All right, I am extra pissed now.
Dude, you're right. Lexi is Lexi's stink impervious.
I'm at home in the stink. You think you know the stink? I was born in, etc. Because again, maybe negotiating myself, but reminding that everybody has an attack advantage on me anyway. I'm going to do a reckless attack, which gives me advantage on all of my attacks to the rest of this turn, but then other people get advantage against me next turn.
All right.
All 3, as far as I understand, should be that way. Because it says when you make your first attack, you can decide to do it recklessly, giving you advantage on attack rolls during this turn.
Yep, that sounds right. That's why it needs to be on the first attack, so that it affects all of them.
And then I decided to do this despite maybe giving these demons advantage who didn't have it against me, but whatever. Barbarian.
Listen, I can always desummon the demon, all right? Don't worry.
That's how you do Barbarian.
Right. Will you go, Adam?
I mean, we'll see how the next 2 turns go, but...
All right. So now I get to do 3 attacks because of Frenzy. And they all have... what is the best way to do advantage? I'll just calculate the bonus myself. Just roll 2d.
You just roll 2 plus. Yeah, you can actually add the plus.
Yeah.
So you get an 11 plus 6, I think.
It's a 17, yeah.
So that's a hit on the first one. And so that's a hit on the 20. Second one. And that's a hit on the third one.
All right.
So you can just roll all your damage together. So that whatever it is, like 3d12 plus like.
So I get plus 2 melee damage for strength. So right now it is 1d12 plus 5 for each one.
So yeah, so 3d12 plus 15.
3d12 plus 15. Not a bad set of dice to be rolling.
It's a fun number.
What's that? 17 plus 15 is 32?
It's a fun number.
Just like, I imagine I want to get up on his back like Leon on the El Gigante in Resident Evil 4, only this time it's an axe. I'm just hacking down between the two heads.
One of the head is crying out, the other one is just lolling around because it's still stunned.
It's like, what is happening?
You have severed the stunned head, and there is gooey, trollish blood gushing out of that. And the
How's that for a
unstunned
lot
head
of blood to go around?
the
Yelling at my
unstunned head looks at you and goes, "Why?" And it dies.
Oh, get out of my swamp.
So wait, is the other
Yeah.
So yeah, it died, the whole body died. It can't live.
The
without
whole
one of
body
its head?
died. There was too much blood loss once you broke the head seal. It pretty much just geysered out of there. It had enough like consciousness in the other head before it lost so much blood to like bewilderedly ask you what you would do.
Why I took its life? Because gotta keep it light. All right. Well, now I'm hearing these demons are pretty close to me, and they have advantage on me.
It is Quill's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna narrate this and then explain how I do it. As the gas is wafting towards me, I slowly fade out into the shadow, and then I appear right next to Adam, and I just give him a side-eye look, tilt my head again in preparation, and then to explain what I did. For my action, I took a disengage, so I didn't get opportunity attack, and then bonus action, I used Shadow Step to disappear and reappear over there. I don't have any more actions, that's it, but it was worth it to...
got a little out of control, but we're gonna fix it.
It was worth it to get out of the stink and to be over here.
All right, it is Mana's turn. What do you want to do?
I love that Adam summoned demons that leave a tangible remnant of damage, even if he doesn't despawn.
Listen,
Also, there's 2 guys left.
I don't control what demons get summoned, alright? So I feel like I'm limited.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, of course, that's the one.
I mean, it's
I'm saying it's your
fault.
fault. Of course.
By the way, Bringer, did you say that so the way that this spell works, by the way, is that I roll a d6, and 1 and 2 summons, at least the way the table seems to be read, I don't know what chose to do, is that it summons 2 demons that are relatively strong. Or if I roll a 5 or a 6, it rolls 8 demons that are relatively weak. And if I roll 3 or 4, it does somewhere in the middle. Bringer, I think these are relatively weak demons, even though I only summoned 2, which would have been hilarious if you gave demons here. But regardless,
they are pretty weak. It's true.
Regardless, I will go ahead and desummon them as I break my concentration.
Well, no, you don't need to now. There's still enemies up, and they're
there
close.
are, but they're gonna start chewing on Bob Dole and you in a second. Remember how you were concerned about having disadvantage?
Everybody's got a turn before then, including the bad guys. These are dead. So yeah, there's the bad guys go after you, I guess. So
I'm gonna desummon them just so things don't get further out of control. Okay.
Is it just like a break concentration? Because then you could
laser I'm gonna break concentration, but then breaking concentration isn't an action, right? So I still get an action. Is that correct?
Yeah, as I understand it, that's basically like you can just call it a bonus action, if you will, to break concentration.
Yeah, and both of these guys are relatively equal in health, right? There's not one that's markedly more fucked up than the other.
One of them is clearly in command. He gave out the battle cry that made everybody a bit.
Well, that guy's getting 2 blasts then. 2 Eldritch blasts. All right, so that's 1, so it hits. That's 2, so it hits. All right, so then we're gonna actually hit him with the actual damage. That, and then that. All right, so 21 damage to that dude.
Oh, damn. That's a good shot. Are you
One of these
flying him anywhere, or is he?
Oh, I no longer, by the way, can fling enemies with my Eldritch Blast. That is something I gave up as part of what I did.
Okay, well, so you put your concentration, and these demons blink out of existence, at least on this plane.
And then I give Quill a thumbs up. See?
They're like back in the middle of their
Why are these creatures disappearing and reappearing?
Dole's having a breakdown. or Luther.
The Rick and Morty cutaway of these guys popping back into their other planet. You smart on those guys? I know, me too, right? What the fuck was that?
By the way, Bringer, if I do this spell again, are you going to give me different enemies if I roll a 1 or 2?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no.
hilarious. I want it to be random.
They have to be demons, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I had a suggestion, but it's not a demon.
It's demons of a challenge rating for each
Right,
roll.
there's a 1/8 challenge rating creature that has shit for hit points, but as a swarm can kill parties at 20.
I really want to roll a 5 or 6 and get 8 demons one time. That's just going to be the...
I have just the demon in mind for when you do that. I'm going to spend a little bit more time prepping some extra.
If he gets a critical fail on it, he should summon the Modron, the weird angel race. It's like a bunch of mechanical weirdos.
Modrons are the best. They're my favorite.
I know. I was watching a YouTube and he was talking about Yugoloths and Modrons basically being the opposite, like the tiered angelic race and a tiered demon race.
Yeah, no, there's a very specific creature that if you Google setting up, like best tips for setting up encounters, all of them warn about ignore that challenge rating. Like they have like 2 hit points, but that's not the problem.
Like one of those swarms of shit from Gears of War or something.
Pretty much. Exactly that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Flying leeches or something.
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright, where are we? What's happening?
Okay.
So Adam blasted that guy real good.
Torched.
And it's now the guy next to Pipe Rifle's turn.
Oh, he survived.
Pipe Rifle.
Yeah, what an ass.
One
of these days
he has to make his own fart save, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Fart save.
Mediator here, I'd say he would argue that this corner indicates that he has to make 2 farts.
I think that's right.
Channeling the rules lawyer.
He's next to me and I don't want him to hit me.
You made 2 fart saves.
He fails his fart save. And let's see if he fails the second fart save. He passes the second fart save. But
are those clouds even still there because the demons are gone?
If they last a minute.
Yes.
God damn it.
Or until a strong wind blows it away.
What a weird poison effect, actually. I looked it up. You can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both, and can't take reactions. I don't know how much that's really going to matter for an NPC in combat, but...
Well, he's going to use his action to attack you, Pipe Rifle.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Wait, I can't use my reaction to use a one reflex. I'm in this fucking call out. God damn it.
If you failed it, did you get poisoned? Oh yeah, it is.
I haven't had a chance yet.
Oh yeah. Just want to shove this guy in the fart.
Uh, 6 damage.
Is it one of the slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning?
So take 3 damage.
Yeah, suck it. This is how barbaric. That's what I learned. Get hit, talk shit. The reverse order.
Is also poisoned.
Fuck yeah, dude! Get on that train.
And he's going to use his action to attack Pipe Rifle.
No, what? The demons could have been there still, and they might have been freaked out and tried to attack those guys.
Those demons were going to eat your face.
They were going to eat these guys. One was going to get this fool in the bottom left, and then, they might have had fear or something.
All right, listen. Blojo Ravine Troll, we're gonna launch. I can't have that. Okay.
You don't want a bad rep down in the fucking Eldritch Flame.
So he'll hit you twice.
Cool. Loving it.
You're the tank. Deal with it.
Every punch only makes me stronger. Wait, that's not true at all.
Wait, you're the only one in this group who's went unconscious, and you've done it like 4 times.
Yeah. Nah, I wasn't on death's door already.
Yeah.
That fireball
Magically
fucked me right up.
unconscious. 19, huh?
28 actually.
28. What? So is that 14? Can I take
So
that
that's
many?
like 14 of that.
Yeah. Right. Man, this extra 11 hit points I got by leveling up really feels like a lot.
You got 11 hit points for leveling up?
Yeah, I'm up to 65. Maybe it was 10.
What? Glojo, it's your turn now.
Still what? Dude, stink pots down there with the little.
Yeah, the two guys with the stink signs on them.
All right. Which one was the leader again?
Left guy.
Left guy. All right, let's move Hunter's Mark to that piece of shit. Let's shoot him with some arrows.
If you were in that fart cloud, you might not be able to use that bonus action. So
By a tree.
It's so far away.
maybe you should meditate on what farts might be like.
I take my bonus action to meditate on farts.
I use my bonus action to shoot a man. To make him all right, I'm gonna roll 16.
That's a hit.
4.
That's also a hit.
This regular damage roll does 9. 11.
Oh, 40 damage, eh?
Because I hit him.
Don't mean to treat Mediator like D&D Google, but I kind of do.
There's 1 or 2 Hunter's Mark rolls.
It's like, hey, while we're gaming, I'll have Mediator up on the case.
Get 2 Hunter's Mark.
You should get 1 more Hunter's Mark roll for that then.
So 2d6. It's 2d6, right?
Yep.
Okay. 8 more damage. So that's 28 total.
This guy staggers under the onslaught, but he's still alive.
Wow.
Unlike Boromir, he can take a couple of arrows.
Didn't one of those dudes take 21 fucking laser damage also?
There's an orc that had 160 hit points the other day, or like 3 sessions ago. So yeah,
Wasn't quite that many, but yeah.
It was last session, and he was right here.
There was one where we were fighting in the house.
Oh, yeah, there was another one that had a lot, and he was over here in the Matrix.
Near the fucking floating arrow thing. That guy was just getting annihilated by everyone.
Still standing.
So I have to make a save to get out of the stink.
Just your rock.
Yes, you need to make a Constitution 11.
Okay, I rolled a
for your rock.
14. Can't get that
You
rock.
are unencumbered by the farts.
Get the
Thank
rock
God.
out of here.
Going to take a step. I'm going to take a step back away from the farts.
Yeah, did I have a chance to do that and I just didn't?
You would have gotten disengaged attacked. Like,
No, that's true.
time.
There are 2 of them right in front of me. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot
Spend your
a.
time inside the stink.
Let's shoot a sacred flame at the leader. It's a
Okay.
Dex 14 save.
I didn't realize we'd pinpointed a leader.
Yeah, he came up, and he gave everybody bonus.
Oh, yeah, I guess he did the yell. That's right. Bringer did call him a captain.
That's why he has a lot more hit points than a regular orc.
Killing
He failed his
captains.
save. Bob roll, he failed.
You sure did. That will be 8 damage. 8 radiant damage.
Pipe rifle, it's your turn.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna continue swinging, just fucking going crazy, if you don't mind.
I guess.
All right. That one. So that's a hit, I guess, because I'm rolling these with advantage. Or no, I'm not. I don't have to do reckless attack. That was gonna just be the two.
You still
rolls
have 2 attacks, so you still hit him.
Yeah. Well, I still have 3 attacks.
You hit him twice.
Not...
Because you rolled 2 20s.
Yes, but I can actually. I should have been 3. I just clicked the button for the old one. Because I'm still in the. I'm still in the frenzied rage, which gives me the 3rd attack.
Okay, yeah. Roll one
it's
more
just I'm not doing them reckless, which would have been advantage. So I should have rolled
okay.
again. There you go.
All right, so you whack him 3 times.
So let's see. I'm going to start. I should have probably said what I was doing before I did it, in case I missed. But I'm gonna start hacking at this dude, and then move to this guy if I kill him.
No, you gotta
I gotta decide.
You gotta declare your attacks.
Okay, so it was 1 swing to that guy and 2 to the boss.
So you're hitting the scrubby guy once, and then moving your blows over to the armored.
Yeah, trying to like swing across him and slash him across the chest on my way to swinging at the boss.
Okay, cool. And then getting the boss again on the back end or something.
Yeah. I've got. Okay.
We hit them all, so.
Okay, so it's.
You hit the little scrubby guy for
16.
You take his head off on the way by.
Jesus. And then I do 26 to the other guy.
He also topples actually underneath the onslaught.
Oh shit!
You berserker raged your way through the remaining members of this orc expedition.
Just covered in blood, panting,
and fart.
As I take, covered in fart, as I take a level of exhaustion.
And the fart.
In the farts. I'm just, well, yeah, I probably don't want to start like heaving breaths in the fart clap. As I take it.
Everybody loves their own recipe.
Man. I need some sort of like class trait or something that gives me bonuses when I have a killing blow, because I've really been cleaning up on those lately.
Right. Why were there demons?
Are we still in combat?
No, the end of combat music plays.
Okay, is Adam still holding? Is Adam holding his stupid golden skull?
Of course I am.
All right. Before we exit combat, I would like to hit Adam's hand that's holding the skull up into his face with my bow staff, not to hurt him, but to do just a little bit of damage, saying, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Listen, it's easy to say in retrospect what is and is not a good idea.
That is an 18 plus 7?
A 25 on your stoogery.
That's a 25 on me hitting your hand with my bow staff, so it knocks the skull into your head. But I pull the like attack, so it doesn't do damage. Just makes a point.
Not touching the skull.
Yeah, I'm not touching the skull. I've worked with warlocks. I'm not an idiot.
Listen, like I said, all right, mistakes were made. This isn't an exact science summoning demons. You know, I feel like we should move on beyond this. And I'm sure it either will not happen again or happen in quite the same way, and that's good enough for everyone.
I'm doing my own DM ruling. I rolled with advantage, but I'm taking the lower of the numbers, and I rolled a 1.
I'm just like kind of like subtly kicking away the protection circle.
I walk up,
stand around like a guilty child, just like, you know, making an aw shucks face.
I walk up, wiping my face with the rag, and I was like, "Hey, was that your handiwork?" And I'm wiping off my hands and arms. and then I just throw the rag at you. So the fucking fart cloud that was all over the thing. Fucking warn us next time.
That could have been really cool, guys. Like, I feel like you're being negative about what happened.
Just shoulder check as we walk past him. I'm gonna smelling this forever.
But it was kind of cool in a way. You gotta admit it.
Look, I think we can all agree we've done some pretty cool shit. But a randomly appearing blob of demon flesh that just farts on everybody and then disappears, accomplishing nothing.
Skeleton's bear a few minutes ago, like I feel like
that was weird.
Calm above all. Calm above all.
Not what about it? All right.
Not gonna slay a duck this off. Calm above all.
Into oblivion.
I pet this
bunch of fucking weirdos and eat a hunk of skeletonized meat.
Oh, Adam, I was totally going to stunning strike you, just so you know.
Listen, the situation was relatively under control. All right?
Just so you know.
I was going to burn a key point to knock you out.
The situation was under control.
Alright, why'd you roll a 4-bringer?
It's fine.
Everyone who is injured, come to me for healing.
Adam, might I suggest you get a dope skull cane or staff? Like some Jafar shit?
I do like the Jafar staff idea.
Mount the skull on a thing. I mean, just the idea of you carrying it in your bare hands and being able to drop it and have it knocked out would have probably not appealed to you. I don't know.
I really like the idea of putting on a staff.
Get my radiant.
Next time we're in town, definitely having that like crafted. I like that idea.
Do a prayer of healing.
I watched.
I also like was trying to stick
idea.
the skull into the ball lightning, and that was kind of. I mean, I realized the staff would only make that so much safer, but like putting my hand in the ball lightning was definitely not safe. So, yeah. Staff has multiple utilities.
You'd probably just be like, maybe even cane height, so you're like leaning on it, and you do have your hand on it most of the time. But
Glojo, did you take damage?
I
took 9 damage. Yeah.
You should come over to Dole.
Okay.
He's doing the prayer circle thing.
You have 10 minutes.
You can't heal if you don't actually move your token over.
It takes 10 minutes, so I assume Joe wandered over here at some point. Everyone in my circle heals 15.
Nice.
I'm just saying, if I was Bringer and Glojo never mentioned that he was healing, I would absolutely not let him heal.
Fair enough.
I play with 2 total people in my group, and they don't pay attention half the time, and I do that shit as much as possible. It's like, fucking pay attention. I don't care. You got a text.
Not that hard.
Rip.
Cool. All right, so you guys have managed to fight off this group of bad dudes, or at least mediocre ones. You've taken a quick break to heal, but not an actual short rest. What are your steps next? Mediator seems quite interested in the bone structure that Pipe Rifle has revealed of the two-headed troll.
Is he like some sort of phrenologist? Is he like doing race science?
That's what wizards do.
Wow, he's getting really deep on the lizard people theory.
Is Mediator's character secretly Alex Jones, like as a wizard?
Damn
it!
I mean, there are lizards. Like in this world, that's not a conspiracy theory. We don't run anything though.
So Mediator is
tribes,
he's just a regular wizard.
Right. I would like to.
The conspiracy would be that like lizard people were secretly polymorphed into humans to advance their lizard agenda again.
I'm just saying that there's possibilities there with Mediator's character that we don't know about. We should look into it.
I would like to check the corpses, particularly like the boss guy's corpse, to see if like I don't know, maybe he has something valuable, or maybe like he has orders or a map or something.
He has a map showing the pathway that he has obviously just come down and following it out towards the coast. You also find some documentation on him that explains that the orcs are here under the command of the Crimson Master, and they are to arm the red-daubed lizard folk, so that the lizard folk can carry out their tasks.
Interesting.
You should only expect a token payment from the lizards, but should make it seem like it's enough, and that he'll be able to receive his treasure once he returns to the base in the islands.
And that is the base is indicated on the map somewhere.
Yeah, so he has two maps basically. He's got a map showing how to get out to the coast itself, and then he has a map of the coast at a much higher scale, showing a number of different. There's a number of different islands and inlets or bays that are marked with various symbols, but you don't have a legend to decipher the symbols.
I excitedly tell the group about the maps in effort to change the subject from demons.
So we should go back to Daryl and find the space. Daryl.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about Daryl in our absence. And we might pick up Igor on the way back.
Can we not?
Although we couldn't go back. That was sort of the idea, was we could go upriver very easily. So
yeah,
we can get to the coast
come
from
back
here.
To haunt us, which is why I think we should have slayed him, but that's fine.
Well, we get to the coast from here, we find these guys' dinghies or whatever that got them off their ship, and we get back to Daryl, or, their boat. We'll be pirates. We go take another boat. Daryl can float behind us.
I still think we should arm the lizards that we met earlier.
We should arm
Even if that just is us going back and saying, yo, there's weapons in this place. Peace, we're out.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second.
Does Mediator have a Tensor's floating disc or something that can just sort of pallet jack this weapons crate back?
And he says that he can cast that in a ritual for you guys and transport the crate of weapons to the lizards if that is the group consensus.
Yeah, we're saying from your pals.
Oh, we just write a note. I read a note with my calligrapher supplies in very beautiful penmanship that they probably won't be able to read.
Damn it.
Are we just pushing it towards them like a fucking air?
Oh, I'm just being racist against lizards and saying that lizards can't read.
We're gonna be there too.
Dumbass lizards.
I draw a crude and mocking picture of Pipe Rifle and just kind of stick it to the crate with a dagger and just
it's it's Pipe Rifle giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's a positive thing.
How is it that they're gonna see a stabbed lizard man?
No, the lizard man's not stabbed. The paper is stabbed. There's a lizard man on it giving a thumbs up. Yeah.
It looks like it's like a knife in a note that says "you" on it.
Like the ransom note from Hook, just with a big shiny dagger stuck in.
I add a heart to it.
It's a menacing addition. It's the dagger. You can nail it on there. There are nails. All right. So, do we all want to go back, or do we want to just?
I think we just send it back.
In the theater of the mind, we say we return it and have a discussion, and we just drop it off.
I thought the idea was that Mediator just sends it back. You don't have to accompany it.
No, the floating disc is like a fucking one of those luggage robots. It trails behind you, and you can put stuff on it up to a certain weight. And I think you can send it, a few meters in front of you or something. I don't know. I'm remembering this from AD&D.
I mean, ultimately, it's Bringer's thing, but can we just assume that we did it and move on?
Yeah, I don't need to get anything from the lizard folk unless you think they would have a strong reaction to being delivered these weapons. They seem like they were arming up, so we're like, hey, we found some more. We're gonna get back to our shit.
Okay, so you run it back there. You're greeted as liberators, soft skins mostly still. but they're very happy with the weapons, so they kind of elevate you up a little bit. But they still don't understand why you wouldn't help them summon the Blood Drinker. Thank you for the weapons, and say that they will see to the defense of their own land, their own way, and wish you the best.
Okay. Our wizard may want to talk to you about the Blood Drinker, but we'll get back to you.
Narrative arc concluded. Okay, I think, guys, we should definitely try and head to this location on the map.
How we can get there?
Yeah, I think
Walk.
if we're down, we're close to the shore. I think we should head to the shore first.
Yeah, we'll find a boat and then
Maybe.
we'll go to the island or something.
Follow the trail of these big fuckers.
What
from
if
the
we
south.
just yell Daryl a lot at the shore? Daryl.
He had like a
Daryl.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we need to be on the coast before we do that, but I'm
let's get
completely on board with what you're doing.
Can we embed?
It's going to be 3 hours of Dole and I doing that.
We should have left like the communicator on the ship for Daryl, and we just said, "Come pick us up."
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like it's got a locator beacon. It's not like we have GPS.
I'll just launch Elder's Blast into the sky. He'll find us.
I'm imagining up by the ship's wheel, there's like the compass thing, and it's got the sending stone in it, and Daryl can use it to talk to us.
Daryl's gonna turn into a rocket at the end and blast us all off.
Team Rocket blasts off again.
Then it's fucking. There's a D&D expansion about that called Spelljammer. Yeah, that's a.
It's the one everybody's
Boats in
complaining
space.
that we're not getting yet.
Boats in space.
Yeah, I went and looked it up, and I was like, oh, we need this so bad.
Daryl's in
There you
the
go.
entire ocean.
As cool as Eberron is, we can go into
Yeah.
space because magic gets ridiculously out of control.
Yeah. And like I had the Dark Sun expansion, which was a weird desert planet, and they had to explain why ships from Spelljammer couldn't get there because that would disrupt the entire economy because the whole thing was.
I just like the concept that the highest level of spell that you can cast, you can't cast anymore because a god gave its life to make that not possible in the universe.
Wait, which spell was that? Wish? No, you can still cast Wish.
No, it's just implied that it was so powerful on a universal scale.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is it lost to time?
I don't remember. I didn't dive that deep in. I just read about the god giving its life. D&D lore is good.
It's had a while to get good. Yeah, I wonder how much of the stuff I remember from second edition has been retconned out of existence entirely. Did I lose sound again, or are we all just waiting?
We're all just waiting for Bringer.
Oh, okay.
Bringer, you're on mute if you
I'm too-
are talking.
I was letting you guys talk while I was figuring some stuff out.
There's just enough silence to be worrisome.
Okay, get a drink.
Yeah, actually, I should take the
So are you guys gonna take a break yourselves, or are you just gonna start getting down the path towards the sea now?
I would like to take a short rest.
Yeah, that makes the most sense, probably.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'll keep watch.
Because I would like my key back. There we go.
I bought that stupid Nintendo ring. Let's see how this goes.
The what?
Stupid little Nintendo ring.
Oh, the Ring Fit?
Yeah.
It killed me. I almost died. I can't do planks. It sucks. They are hard. It's good. I have like this weird, not weird, but basically every other day I do Ring Fit one day for 30 minutes, and then the next 30 minutes I have a elliptical, and I have a VR game that links to this Bluetooth thing that connects to the elliptical. Anyway, which just use Google Maps, but it's kind of neat. Like at least there's somewhere to go. And I do that for about 30 minutes the next day, and then I just rotate back and forth.
How long have you had the ring thing?
Maybe a month?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out soon.
I
just came today.
For a while there, I was super into it just from the fact that I was like, how the hell is it tracking this thing this well with just an accelerometer? Like, that was a lot of it. Because, like, on the main menu, you can actually move it around and see how well it's tracking. And it is very good at it. And they added to, like, recalibrate it if it's not working correctly. You just kind of tilt it down and then back up, and then it's fine, and it fixes itself. Like, it's just cleverly programmed.
Cool.
I don't know, I lost a decent amount of weight, and then my birthday happened, and my fiance made me an excellent German chocolate cake, and I gained it all back, and now I have to do it again. In fact, where's my phone? I will post what it looked like.
I remember seeing it. It was pretty bold.
Oh, did I post it? Yeah, it's... Yeah, you can't tell how tall it was. It was too tall? Too much cake?
It did look like a lot of cake. But in a good way.
Yep. Yeah, I basically said, if you keep baking, you just need to bring this stuff to work, because I won't eat it at work because I'll be busy, so... But other people will.
Some other people can benefit, and you're not...
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm back.
$5 back.
I'm almost
Yes.
And
I think we're on here, right? I heard Glojo a minute ago.
I don't think Mediator's here.
No, Mediator's not here.
I was joking.
God damn.
I hate when you're so dumb. People can't tell you're joking. TFW.
So smart, Pipe, right?
Pipe.
I don't know if that was true.
Pipe, that wasn't a commentary on you being dumb. That was me also making a joke.
Oh. Wow.
I was just continuing the role of he's
the
not
internet
here.
straight man is hard to...
So while we're waiting for whoever we're waiting on, currently I have 2 titles for the video. Get Out of My Swamp, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards, and Race Science, which might get us banned from YouTube.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, I don't want the algorithm on that one.
Yeah.
Don't want to trip that crowd.
Something else might happen. Still got some time.
You watch it, and you're just getting nothing but alt-right suggestions.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I just want to run into Glojo's fucking pirate on the high seas so I can finally murder him.
that's the whole
Oh
point.
my God, McAfee. I know I don't have any more McAfees for you.
Nuts.
Got a bunch of bloatware on this shit that I gotta get rid of still.
I'm still waiting for this thing to finish, so...
Hey, it's just like you're at work.
You guys are
I'm checking out real skull-topped canes, because of course there are tons of those.
God damn it.
Skulltoppedcanes.com.
Come on down, we got... Oh, this one looks like a fucking H.R. Giger alien skull. Yeah. Your Huckleberry Adam.
Oh, damn, I forgot
Come
this
on
cool
down,
bone.
corner of Truman and Main Street. We got skull-topped canes. We got skull-topped bows. We got skull-topped hats. We got skull-topped everything.
Which I got that tree bark stuff. I guess I gotta find somebody who can make me a bow from that.
We got skull-topped tree bark.
You want
Yeah,
it?
we definitely,
We'll put a skull
You
on
want it? No
Find
problem.
some
You want a skull? Put a skull on it.
Put it down to skull on it.
Come down to Skull Town. We'll put skulls on anything.
Good.
There was a
Alien
time.
cane that you
Skull on
got-
a skull. Get out of here.
There was a store in my hometown mall. That was basically what we're describing. It's like, you want a knife? You want a very impractical, curvy knife with a skull on the pommel? Here you go. You want some pewter wizards on a pile of skulls? We got that.
You bought a $200 lightsaber from Disney, and you want to put 3D printed skull pieces on it, we got that too. That's a thing I saw in a video. I don't know.
Down a Skullporium.
I definitely dated a girl who had a candle holder that was just 3 skulls of smaller sizes stacked on each other like a snowman.
No, so
definitely came from that knockoff Hot Topic store I'm describing that also sold samurai swords.
Disney has those modular lightsabers that you can build at the park, and they're just threaded. So someone just bought one and then started making 3D printed stuff of it. And the very first 3D printed pieces that you could buy were not replicas of things that you can't get there. Nope. They were skulls. Skulls everywhere. Skulls on the hilt. Skulls on the... It's just fucking skulls. It was awful.
Wait, I sense the market. Skulls. Fidget spinners. Fidget cubes.
Yes.
Vape pen. Like, what? How can we make this happen?
You want a skull on a vape pen?
No, I'm saying on the lightsaber.
No, I'm just saying, you want a skull on a vape pen? We can put a skull on a vape pen. Come down to Skull Town.
Oh, for sure. That's one of the first things we did at Skull Town.
We'll teach you how to blow fat clouds that look like skulls at Skull Town.
I mean, like, one of the only name brand bongs I can remember is the Graphics bong, which was a skull and jester theme.
We don't really call it blowing clouds, by the way.
At Skull Town, yes, they do.
Cotton.
Well, yeah, cotton.
Cotton is made up, I think.
Yeah, we at Skull Town, we all voted for Trump, but we're not voting for Trump now because he wants to ban vaping at Skull Town.
The real segment of people. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, no.
That's a real segment of people.
Remember the vaping congressman that spent all of his money on Steam?
Vape Nation. Yes.
Anyway,
After
you guys find yourselves now approaching the grasslands on a cliff above the shore. You can smell the briny sea and the stink of the fart-covered lizard has now been replaced.
I'm just stepping away from the fart-covered lizard.
Oh shit!
Hey, what's that?
I am totally teleporting down there.
Down below you see
seems like a bad idea.
moving around with a bunch of boxes and crates and shit.
All right, I'm gonna cast pass without trace on everybody.
Good idea.
Fuck yeah, pass without trace. Like how your familiar still has the death sign on it. Like it's gonna happen.
It knows.
All right, so what time of
halfling character
day is it? Is it?
It's just a specific requirement.
It is very specific. I need to know where the sun is, basically, is what I'm asking.
The sun is basically in the middle of the sky. You guys fought your first fight
Shit.
At the early dawn, where it was quite dim, but you guys have been traveling for a couple of hours and now find yourselves, right around like 11:30.
God damn it.
Don't want high noon. You're all right.
I know.
All right.
Use the shadow of my cloak to disappear, but I can't reappear because there's no shadows. I'm just lost in the ether.
Telefrag yourself.
Yeah, I telefrag myself. Alright.
Alright. So now, does someone want to scout for us?
I was gonna ask, like, because if this is just a cliff, well, fucking god damn it. If this is just a cliff, like, can I see down here?
You just like crawl up to the edge stealthily and look.
Yeah.
Yes, you go get a little closer to the edge of the cliff, and you can see down further. And there is a small jolly boat with a couple more orcs around it.
Oh shit, guys!
This dude has a whip, or is that just the icon?
You got a whip.
All right.
They look like
It's
he's
a
like
very bad item in this game. How far down is it? Eyeballed.
It is about 20 feet from where you
Oh, okay.
I whispered to the team, guys, I could summon some demons down there with them. We're up here and they're down there. What's the worst that can happen?
That is the perfect time to do that.
They can fucking fly? I don't know what's gonna happen.
Interesting points for both sides. Do it.
I look back at Mana and I just shrug, and then I look back down.
Why are you letting her get away with this?
I move up and I kiss the golden skull a little bit. I give the golden skull a kiss, and we
You gotta stop laughing to be able to do this.
Really? You know who they are.
I just gotta give a shrug. and I like motion for him to get close within the protection circle, like.
But it's only around you, and we can't occupy the same 5-foot space as you.
The way it's written is it says in the space. What does it say specifically?
Why am I looking up your bullshit? Hold on.
Hang on, I'm looking it up. I'm pulling it up. I'm just telling you. Let's see here.
I'm only nearby.
As part of your casting the spell, you can form a circle on the ground with the blood used as a material component. The circle is large enough to encompass your space. We cannot be on your space.
All right, listen, we're safe. We're up here. We're like, what do you say, like 20 feet?
Push them down. Push her down.
Just listen, this is gonna go fine. It's gonna go fine.
I'll be right back.
Our tribe shaman conveyed to me a wise words. You only live once.
Oh, just in case we need to roll initiative, here's mine.
My dagger.
Wait, no, that's not right.
3, Adam, you said?
What'd you say, Brenner?
Yeah, he got a 3.
Yeah, I got a 3. So that should be, what is that? 4 demons of challenge rating, 1/2 or lower.
God. I can't stop thinking about that fat brontosaurus. So good. Like, we don't know, man. We weren't there.
The dinosaurs were covered in feathers.
Just, I want it to be exactly like a penguin. Just sort of chubby and covered in downy feathers. And waddling around.
Fucked up, because I don't feel like finding more chickens.
No. They're just slightly weaker fart clouds.
They're the same.
Oh, come on. Let's look low CR fiends and see what we find. Abaddon's locust.
Roll
No,
initiative.
Okay, yeah. Roll initiative.
Didn't it think demons go first, though, since they spawned down there?
You would think.
Wait, does this thing include... Oh, it's got... I was like, this is Ice Keese, and that is definitely a Zelda monster.
High five, Bubble. What's your cookie?
Got 13 on my last one, too.
Gunpipe. There it is.
Booyah!
Hi, Rifle, do you have a ranged weapon?
I do have a short bow, or a crossbow.
One of the two.
I have a short bow, and, you can throw daggers, shit like that if I need to. But yeah, I could use some, I don't know, bombs. Like, what would be a good thing to replace magic?
Bomb bag and just throw fucking bombs like a fucking...
Like Zelda, like Prince Zelda himself on his quest to save the princess.
Wow.
Named Zelda.
What if Zelda was a girl? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy.
Why can't Zelda crouch?
Why? Or jump for so long without running to the end of a ledge.
Zelda and the new Zelda.
Zelda is the Dark Souls of Zelda.
Quill, what was your roll?
It's up there, 9.
Okay. So a couple of you have the option of doing something right now, or you could wait to see what happens down below.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Glojo.
Oh, how about I set a reaction? If anything climbs this wall and gets within range of me, I will attack. How about that?
I'm just gonna ready an attack if anything gets up on the wall.
Yeah, same. What I was going.
Got stabbing at him. We've gotta wait.
What are you doing while the demons that your teammates have summoned are doing their thing?
I cast Sanctuary on myself.
What is that exactly?
Any creature that wants to attack me has to make a roll or attack something else.
Wow.
Fuck you, you're a
This is all
bubble.
so selfish.
Let's just repel everyone.
Bringer, did my summoning demons count as my initiative, or do I still get a turn?
You unfortunately still get a turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the back two guys back there, just aggravate them. One at each. This one's for the left one. Probably a miss. That one's for the right one. Did the first one hit?
Second one hits, first one.
All right. That's the second one. All right, 6 damage to that dude right there. And we're still kind of like ducked down. I don't know if that counts as partial cover since we have high ground, but whatever.
I really wish I kept fog because that would have been a great time to use it. Just fog
This
out
guy
there.
runs over and attacks this guy.
Here's some things that are a challenge rating 1/8. A pony. A boar.
They have to be demons.
Yeah, I guess stretch.
A demonic pony.
Yeah,
A demonic
demon
boar.
pony. Like, yeah.
Just put the word demon in front of it. Call it,
Misses
call it a
and
day.
farts.
The dretch is the smallest of fiends. The mitochondria, on the other hand, is the powerhouse of the cell.
I learned that from Parasite Eve.
Yeah, I really did, actually. As much as people joke about it being the only thing they learned in school, I'm like, I picked that up from early action RPG. Breakaway, smash, hit, Parasite.
That was an action. That was still turn-based.
Well, yeah, no, Parasite Eve 2 was more.
Yeah.
Did you ever play like Parasite Eve 3?
No one played it. It doesn't exist. Don't worry about
Not
it.
a PSP or
It's not a game.
Yeah, it was a PSP game.
Doesn't exist.
Weird as shit.
Just like there's only 2 Alien movies. There's
the
only
third birthday, I think. Yeah.
there's only 2 Parasite Eve games. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no last episode of Star Trek Enterprise. I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
it's your turn.
Alright.
Did those guys fuck him up, Bringer? What happened?
A little bit, yeah. So a couple of them just completely whiffed on this guy down here. This guy got clawed a little bit, and this guy got clawed a little bit.
I am actually going to fling 2 darts at this dude who's down here. He's 20, so I don't actually have a disadvantage.
Hey, did we see if these guys had like red paint on them? I don't think we did.
Well, I already rolled, so I'm throwing darts.
Hey, the one who summoned the demons, did we do a cursory examination at all? You tell me.
Better to eventually realize a mistake than never.
Attacks any creature. Any non-demon creature.
Alright, so I rolled a 25 and a 17.
Those both hit.
Okay. And for damage, it total is going to be 12.
All right. Good effect on those darts.
And I'm not doing anything else, so.
I guess I'll take a short bow shot. An unraged ranged attack, something I'm super good at.
I have a panic attack. What is happening?
Like, hey, here's some shit you never seen before. God, I was hoping for a horrible failure. It's my favorite thing to talk up a roll and then get shit on. But I don't know, 15. Does that hit from
That'll hit an orc.
up here? Yeah, I was shooting at this guy who was pretty much straight ahead of me. What's short bow? E6 plus 2. So little damage. What is this? I look down at the bow in my hands disappointingly. 4
I mean, it's not the
damage.
same as cleaving in with a great axe, no.
Hey, we all have our specialties.
Faramir.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the same dipshit that Pipe Rifle did. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him first. And see what happens there. So the first roll is 13. Yes or no?
13 misses.
Look,
28.
let's not worry about the future.
This is 20 feet, so it actually counts as that. So like it's more than this. It's this plus 20.
Yeah, it's vertical as well. So.
Yeah.
That's a crit, so
And
roll
the second-
double dice, 1 bonus.
Okay. So roll dice. So 2d8 plus 1 or 3. Is that what it is?
Yes.
And get my bonus. 15 total.
That orc topples over into the water.
Fuck 'em.
Or blows.
Hell yeah, eat
or
shit.
Stumbles back to the rock behind him and drops into the waves. Luther, it's your turn.
I guess I'll shoot a sacred flame at the whip orc.
Yeah, free up
Hold on
those
a second.
demons.
Hold on a second. Before I shoot anything, can I make a perception check to see if they have red marks on them?
Yes.
See, it works out.
One.
I said you can have a
One death.
perception check, Adam.
It all worked out. Only one dead before we were.
14.
You see some red markings on the nearest guy.
All right. Just because Mano was right doesn't. Whatever. Sacred flame. Fuck me.
I was going with
We are a results-based group here, right?
I want to commission fan art of like Bob Dole doing a talk to the hand as he walks past Adam, but it's a warded flare going off in his face.
fan art of our stupid characters to make it the new
That's amazing.
screen for the videos.
That's when you know I'll have disposable income again. Is when I commission some D&D art because I'm
the
sure
artist.
people out there just waiting for it.
I could probably get. We could see. I know somebody. I don't know if she'll do it though.
Although, did you take your damage
It's
roll?
all Etsy wants right now.
Did the orc make a save?
Bringer.
I forgot how sacred flame work. Yes, it did.
I sure did.
Wow. What damage?
Cower again.
Man orb.
All right, I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast really at one at each. For the left guy or at the bottom?
Just all over.
Yeah. This one's for the guy at the top. Oh, fuck that.
Whoa.
PTSD from a week ago.
It's one of the demons.
All right, you hit the bottom one there at least.
I laugh hilariously if that's the case. All right, this is the bottom guy.
Yeah, we're not really role playing our ones very well. I think every one should carry some weight.
No, for attacks that
So,
makes it suck.
Keep punishing on attacks, Mike, because you get 3 attacks per round. So like you have a pretty good chance of rolling at least like one per combat. And if that puts you prone next to a boss, you could just die.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't need to be that. I think it should be something hilarious, though.
I agree
I
with
think
that.
it-
If you want to like narrate your ones as an exceptionally bad
Well,
screw
like-
up in like a funny slapstick manner that doesn't actually have a mechanical penalty, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Or,
So like,
I was thinking more like
Or even,
Gojo
like-
fired an arrow into a crowd and rolled a 1, and it's like, that arrow should definitely hit somebody else in this crowd. I don't want it to be me.
Do you want my Eldritch Blast to blow a hole in our boat? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes, destroy. No, you're all right.
All right.
Yeah,
So hit the guy
seen
with
as
the
an
second
opportunity for hilarious role play. That's something.
hand. Are you sure that guy with the blood sphere that's floating away? I love it.
We don't know what
roll
came out.
damage on that guy, Adam.
Oh, right.
Oh, you hit.
No, I
Sorry,
did. It
you
was
did a
7. 7 was the damage, yeah.
That kills him.
Shit nerd.
What I like about this is that they have no idea what's happening. All of a sudden, there's farting demons and laser blast from the heavens.
Man, that guy's
Yeah,
fucked
part, yeah.
on the beach.
Yeah, how fucking terrified is this remaining dude? The Hammer of Dawn has taken 2 of his friends, as well as a rain of arrows and
Just like rolling around on the grass laughing right now.
This guy attacks that guy.
It's extremely funny to me.
just yelling out why it gets torn apart by these 4 fucking demons.
He hits him once. And that's actually enough to kill this guy.
Ooh.
This
Diary of a Wimpy.
guy comes halfway up the cliff.
What's happening now with this initiative?
This guy makes it almost all the way up the cliff.
Give it a finger.
This guy is also on the cliff. Will, it's your turn.
Is he close enough to hit me?
He will be next turn.
But I mean, like, could he take an opportunity attack?
No, he's still like 1 level below you, so he's sort of in the next square, but he's a couple of boulders down.
All right, so I just
gotta-
say very loudly, "Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out," and I move over here, and that's it. That's my move. I'm not attacking them or anything.
Pipe Rifle, what are you doing?
To reenact the Princess Bride scene where he's looking down the rope. He's looking, you could throw a rope down, help him out. No, I am also going to kind of back away from the ledge and ready an attack if anything comes into range. I'm going to take a swipe at it, but I'm hoping.
Free
Yeah, it does
XP,
the right
kill
thing.
him.
Because we're not playing
You don't get
XP,
that.
though.
Yeah, if that were true, we'd all be like smashing rats in a
We'd
dungeon.
just be like, we would just be like summoning them in like a crate and just like farming them like
Yep.
Hills.
Yeah, it would be. I was going to say Skyrim grinding of some kind, but yeah, that's even better.
Like Final Fantasy grinding, where we just get them and just level our party constantly in this
Loot
deal.
cave, loot cave.
Gojo, what are you doing?
There's a stupid stink demon on the fucking cliff coming up after us. There's 2,
People
right?
will be taken care of.
Yeah, the non-ranged guys fell back. By all means, you can fire arrows at.
I mean,
I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm not your boss.
You just wait until Adam's...
What am I gonna do? Not unstun the demons?
Well, what are they going to do? Hold a grudge if we fire some fucking arrows at them?
Do you know I got
You're
a
gonna
new
remember it
teleport
next
spell as well that could like take me.
Just kite them through your fucking friends. All right, are you guys just content basically to hang back and wait for Adam to do something?
I would like it to take an action.
Damn, Bob Dole.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Bob Dole?
What, Bob Dole?
I run at Amanda and fucking Bobby Boucher water boy tackle him to break the passage.
I'm literally gonna release my
I'm doing it.
You have no chill, Vogel.
It's taking you down.
You have no chill. I would like to roll to
Great
maintain my concentration. How do I do that?
It's a concentration save.
Okay, all right, hang on.
What a concentration save.
Hang on. Let's see. Where is it? Concentration +1. So, all right. So 20 + 1.
Wait, you rolled a nat 20?
No.
No,
I'm doing it. But
D20.
I'm going to use my, what is it, an insight point? I really want to maintain my concentration.
Your point of inspiration?
My inspiration point. Do I maintain? What am I saying against Vogel?
What is your concentration check?
Oh, my concentration is +1.
No.
What's the DC?
Oh. My save? I don't understand what you're asking me. I'm an idiot here.
I forget how you maintain concentration exactly.
I'm double checking that too.
I thought it was like a wisdom saving throw. I'm not sure.
Taking damage. Whenever you take damage, make a Constitution saving throw to maintain. DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. I don't know if this is damage.
It's 10. So Adam maintains his concentration then.
Okay, so I've maintained my concentration through Bob charging me.
They say something like a wave crashing a ship in a storm would be a DC 10. So yeah, something like that.
I stand up and I look at Bob Dole, and now I release my concentration out of sight. just so you know, I could have not.
Excellent.
I'm imagining a sort of dismissive wave. Turns them all into like Thanos dust.
See, the system works.
I do not like this.
Mediator, please pay my axe to scream the system works whenever I get a killing.
When Adam stops his concentration, all of the demons disappear. And you guys are kind of bickering amongst yourselves a little bit at the edge of this cliff here, and you hear a distant conch horn sound. Awooga! Awooga! Well, you know what conch horns sound like.
That's it.
That's definitely
I thought I was there.
Meanwhile,
for Roger Rabbit calling us.
Meanwhile, in the demon dimension, what did I tell you, Steve? Did you see?
It's the same two, and then another two.
Yep.
They're having a dinner party. I told you, Rhonda. We didn't go out drinking, okay? We were summoned to another plane. We're on our way back to the factory.
I couldn't even fart again so quickly.
God damn it.
And as you were bickering about Adam's demon summoning proclivities, a conch horn sounds in the distance, and you notice a fog has started to roll in over the ocean.
Ruh-roh.
Daryl!
Does it look unnatural?
Dole and I just start yelling the word Daryl.
Would Mediator's idiot bird be able to fly out and see what's going on?
Let's go Mets, baby. Go Mets.
Mediator's idiot bird flies up and reports that yes, there's
a
fog rolling in.
This is basically this normal ass pet bird. Like
I try and fly out, forget for a second, Looney Tunes myself, and fall down.
Adam's had a grudge against owls ever since he didn't get invited to Hogwarts.
I understand.
And this episode has to be called Attack of the Fart Demons, though.
not just farting up a storm.
Be farting up a storm.
Why not some sort of
the
Latin
fart?
Either either Daryl's gonna come out, or like we're gonna have another like hole going to ascend from the deep. So
how about attack with the question mark of the fart demons? Attack of the fart demons?
as you're
SPD summoning.
as you're debating what you want your bards in the future to call this tale, the sky is definitely darkened. Inside the day that you are able to see where the fog hasn't rolled in as far, you see the occasional shark fin cutting through the waves.
Y'all like harbingers?
Shit
out there.
I am going to, in the meantime, I'm going to cast False Life on myself and give myself some extra hit points, just in case something goes wrong. Hang on.
Just an extra hit points.
Just some extra hit points. All right, so I have 4 extra hit points, just for whenever.
In case you can't get your demon summoned away in time.
I mean, I'm kind of out of spell. We didn't take a short rest before we came here, right?
No, we did.
Yeah, we did do a short.
Yeah, we did a short rest.
Okay, I still have 1 more spell, but anyway. So I have my Armor of Agatha spell still, but I traded one of my invocations, so I can basically do a week of that as a cantrip, essentially.
Oh.
And that's what I just did.
Yeah.
Just doing it now so it doesn't take up a all right. Can we see out there? Can we see anything coming in or?
Yeah, as you're peering out there, the waves part, and the you see some Sahuagin riding up on the backs of these sharks.
What
Like
in the
shark
fuck now?
Shark people or just like sharks or?
They're like
Shark people?
Merman, Dad, merman.
Shark people. All right.
That's pretty cool. Like, are any of us able to like do a perception check, or do we know if these guys are like bad news or?
Do they have red on them?
Good question.
They came from the water. They probably don't have anything. Paint.
Nobody has red on them.
Yet. I say we all jump down and do a dramatic superhero landing and then confront them and then we fade to black.
You know, it's just like a path that goes, you don't have to jump down. There's a path.
Take the winding path.
Do a feather fall and we'll all drift.
Guys, I think we're in
the
some
conch
shit.
horn sounds again. Awooga!
I'd cut my hands and yell, Awooga! I don't know. What else we anybody got a conch?
I forgot my conch. From pipe rifle.
I mean, it's not like they're sneaking up on us. Maybe we should just say, "Hey, how's it going?"
We should what?
Good shot.
We should always say hello and see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
It's not the worst idea.
We have the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, they're probably gonna be mad we killed their guys here on the shore.
What if it's not their guys?
These
aren't orcs.
I mean, they were marked as red. Everyone here is marked as red.
No, they're not marked as red. That's what.
Oh, I thought Bringer said they were.
No, Bringer said they were not.
Gotcha. Okay.
They don't appear to have any specific marks.
I mean, I think Pipe Rifle initiated a conversation then with the guy. He's leading me.
We'll see if they do.
I spend 2 key points to cast silence on Pipe Rifle.
Look, I didn't see anyone else presenting any solution.
All right, go Pipe, go.
Go for it, Pipe.
I didn't do anything. I'm not.
You're doing great, buddy. Don't let these people bully you.
I'm just seeing what happens. I am still not leaving this cliffside. If they come to the base of the cliff, I'll convert.
Oh my god, I have trash charisma. Someone talk to them.
I will talk to them.
Yeah, I've had -1 charisma.
Me too. High five.
Yeah. Bumble's pretty charisma.
I only have +1, so I'm not.
I was standing on this rock.
That's why I say my answer is that I'm role playing my terrible conversation skills.
They appear to be a little bit uncomfortable out of the water.
Oh, that's good.
Breathing very shallowly. And the lead one who appears to be a kind of a fish lady calls out to you. Surface dwellers, why are you up there?
Well, we were up here, and there are some guys down there, and then there are some demons down there that kind of. Well, I'm not gonna tell you about that, but there's some demons. Now the demons are gone, and the red guys are dead. Who are you? Hi. I'm Luther.
Damn it.
Roll. Give me a charisma roll.
Mediator's rolling over his grave.
I know. It's great.
Rest in peace.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay. That'll be a 6.
Shit.
God, I want to try next.
Try something. Do something.
My terrible. Also terrible.
They scoff a little bit and say, "Come, surface dwellers, we must commune closely." She smiles with a lot of teeth.
That's. You know what? Fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine.
Sure.
Is
There's nothing bad
being
can happen
punked?
here.
What's happening right now?
Well, Dole apparently jumped 20 feet down an incline and didn't say anything about it.
I can't believe you.
So that's
I bet you did
2d6
like
damage. Have fun with that.
I assume you did like
I pull out my rope and put it on.
God damn it.
did a Nathan Drake like slide down the scree in the hillside shit.
Yeah, slid
Tarzan.
down. It's not an exact cliff. So you can either use your rope or make a pretty easy athletics save again.
Obviously, I'm gonna go with the athletics.
You just rolled a 6. You just rolled a 6 for your charisma roll, but go ahead.
Do for a good roll.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Strip 1. I mean, the modifier is like 6. So.
You go to make a really grand entrance and greet these members of a new race in an ambitious fashion. Ambitious but rubbish as you trip at the top of the cliff and go tumbling down it. So you're going to need to roll 3d6.
Like Homer Simpson in that one. So.
So, as you go down.
Hitting every rock on the way down.
Rolled great on that one. 15 damage.
Oh no!
Oh man,
you definitely got a little bit beat up from that fall, and you're prone right now. Anybody else want to take the next step?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm gonna. So
are you just gonna summon demons on him?
Descend, or am I just?
There is no rope to descend. Just left down.
Okay,
all cool styles.
leaping.
I descend here and I tell my teammates, other than Bob Dole, telepathically, give me a little space so that Pipe Rifle wouldn't jump down like that quite yet.
Right.
I'm concerned we may need
Lucky
to
I was
evacuate.
getting the roll set up.
Concerned we need to evacuate our friend. So I say, forgive my friend. He's very excitable. and
Yeah, at least we didn't threaten them in any way, because that was the furthest thing from threatening you could have done.
Hey guys, how are you? Oh, fuck. Oh.
So I say,
Master to you, sir.
Ooh, great person to ask that question.
interesting question as I
Yeah, we yelled from over the hillside. Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
Say, I'm not really into serving a master as much as I am kind of looking out for me for the most part. But we are
Adam, as you say that, you take 5 points of psychic damage from a stabbing pain in your head.
Listen, I'm be cool about this, Skull. Alright.
Skull doesn't like subtlety, I imagine.
God damn it.
Doesn't really get nuance when it comes to talking shit.
Really literal. Fair enough. However, we are interested as clearly powerful seafaring people. If you're familiar with the island on this map here.
She grabs the map and shreds it in front of you.
Oh, that's how this is gonna be. All right, fuck you, bitch.
Roll initiative.
Oh no!
Wait. Can I take my? God damn it, fine. I can't take my move before the initiative, but it's fine.
No.
Bullshit. Okay, I psychically tell my team that I'm gonna evacuate Bob Dole's close so it's struck by lightning. You might not want to come down here.
Can you how can you get him out of there?
I have the ability to teleport out and take someone with me. But it strikes lightning to damage people nearby where I'm standing, but it's uncontrolled. So if you're standing near us, you will get struck by lightning.
Oh, that's awesome. It's kind of a Thor look to it. I enjoy that.
I mean, they're going to chew me up before this happened, but it's fine. It's worth it if it saves Bob Dole.
Is it? You might want to just leave.
We'll see. I mean, we'll fucking see. I was hoping that it was not going to escalate to this point, but...
Hey, guys, remember we had a map? Hey, do you remember when that? Do you remember that?
Listen,
those times?
We know where it's at. It's fine.
Do you remember those times when we had a map?
I have.
If Mediator were here, I'm sure he would have already told us that he made a copy of the map on the way before it ever came.
No, if I looked at the map, I have it memorized. That's not a problem. The point, I'm just still gonna point it out.
I'm considering that.
I want you to redraw every map with like mean cartoons of Adam and the margins.
I'm considering that resolved.
These super beautiful maps with just like, I'm Dante and I'm the biggest idiot ever, like swinging the cat around.
Rolled for forgery, all right.
Takes up a massive part of the whole thing.
So is Bob Dole like actually dead right now or incapacitated right now?
No, he's just prone. He's just going to take
given himself every status effect.
And then he also got a 3 on his initiative.
All right, it could be a good thing that I'm going to take you out of here, Bob Dole.
Thank you, Fred.
Adam, make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, why not? All right, let's see here. Okay, +3. Yeah, I think that's right. +3. Boy, I wish I didn't use that point of inspiration to prove a point.
Oh, fucking hell. You all need new dice. Digital, real, all of it.
Adam, you're now paralyzed.
Paralyzed? From what?
You need a new party.
He has hit you with hold person.
Fuck this. Wait, does that... Hang on. What does hold person mean I can't move? What does hold...
Hold person means you're fucked.
That's what happened to that guy.
Yeah.
Paralyzed. So you are incapacitated and cannot move or speak.
Maybe you'll also have the devil's luck.
You did it. You failed your saving throw.
But on my turn.
So you get at
the end of his turn.
One of your turns. So it's the only thing that you can do in your turn. So when your turn comes up in the turn sequence here, you'll have another chance to break out, but that will be your turn.
What a load of shit.
Well, the good news is you may have a while to think about it because we are right at the end.
We are just about to wrap things up here, so we can either call that one of the last things that happen or play through a few minutes. I don't know what people's schedules are.
I don't care.
Okay, keep going.
I'm good. Who's the person who cast?
All right, yeah, give it a few.
Hold person. Like, can I tell? That guy?
God,
It's the one that grabbed the map out of Adam's
I
hand.
posit that Mediator would have counterspelled that.
But Mediator's not here.
Mediator is here. He's right.
He
he's
never
right here.
came to the cliff edge.
That's
He hasn't
definitely
seen
within
any of
counterspell
this shit.
range.
He's sitting in the grass meditating.
You know what? If we are going to continue to play this through the evening, I will allow Mediator to make a counterspell attempt on that. Because I think that amuses me a little bit more, because I like what you were trying down there, and I understand you just got fucked.
I'm doing great. I say as my head is buried in the sand.
You just landed upside down.
Face down in the sand, but
His
sticking
bird
up
is
in the
that
air.
closer. You should
yeah,
go
reaches
counter.
a thumbs up into the air. Doesn't pull his
Come on,
head out.
Would
Mediator.
you believe that Mediator? Oh, he does. Damn
Figure it out,
it.
Mediator.
Here right now.
Is he gonna fireball instead? Is that what you decided?
Fireball centered right here.
There,
I
Adam,
like
you know
it.
there's the Pitbull song Fireball, right?
Yes.
I want
Knows that.
at some point I want to get
God
get
damn
the
it.
clip from Beans Roll and go back to a point where it's leading up to somebody casting Fireball and just have those horns like rising in the background, and then it gets to the part where like the whole crowd yells Fireball. It's just like, Bob Dole, it's your turn, and you just hear it's like, okay, well, I'm going to Fireball.
God damn it.
I love it. I love my own bit.
Was that a failed
Oh,
counterspell right
That's
there?
a really low
It
number.
is a tie goes to the die.
Yes.
The DC for it was 10 plus the level of the spell. It's a second level spell, so the DC that Mediator needed to beat was 12. Tie goes to the die. The hold person is counterspelled and fails.
Yeah. High five, Mediator.
Good job,
So
Earl.
Bob
Save the day.
Dole get another chance to try to
Maybe.
negotiate.
Why would that ever happen?
All right,
Will,
so-
it is your turn.
I mean, we haven't done anything aggressive to them yet.
Yet.
that time is definitely passed.
What are you up to there, Monkley?
Give me a second.
Oh, no.
Why don't you yell down what master do you serve at the same voice? See if you can intimidate him.
I think you should jump down there and tell them about your Kung Fu master.
Oh my god.
Do a
This is
sick
horrible.
move. Get down here.
This is so bad. It'll be all right. We're gonna get out of this bottle.
I am going to expend two key points to cast Darkness, and I'm going to draw it. That's what I'm going to do. It's
Are you
a
attacking the darkness?
15, huh?
You're attacking the darkness?
No, I'm casting the darkness. Because I believe in a thing
Not
called love.
Magic missile at the
God
darkness?
damn it.
Alright, it should be here. No, god damn it. It's so hard to center this shit. I wish it would center where you draw.
Yeah. That should be.
Ultimately, it's going to hit them and not the idiots.
Listen, I'm doing an act of bravery. Right?
Is that what's happening down on the beach?
Don't worry about it.
And after
Braver.
I Bobby Boucher'd you.
So that I mean, it's 15 feet centered
Such an
here.
evocative description.
There was a chance I was gonna come down there and they were gonna be, but they were also dicks. So
So it's 15 feet centered here, so it doesn't hit them. I think that's fair enough. And that's all I'm going to do. So they are shrouded in darkness and cannot see out, but we cannot see in.
And creatures with dark vision cannot see through it either.
Correct.
I mean, I will point that I can see through it, but that's because I can see through magical darkness. So, but anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. It is that guy's turn.
So, Adam, did you trade knockback for omnivision somehow?
Basically, yeah, for
something
something
like
that lets me see magical darkness.
But also through regular darkness and like smoke and fog and shit?
Yeah, so I had dark vision, which gives me dim vision, but this also gives me like perfect vision for a greater distance, and it lets me see through magical darkness.
This guy runs at you out of the darkness and stabs at you with it.
Fuck this guy. What happens now?
What's your AC?
My AC is, I know it's 13.
You get hit 3 times.
What a bastard. Okay, and then what?
And then you die.
That is going to do.
I mean, probably.
Uh, 16 damage.
Each hit or like total?
Total.
Okay, all right. That's
You
fair.
rolled pretty low.
All right. I'm not on death's door yet. All right. Does he have any other
It
moves?
is now
What's he
your
doing?
turn.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. All right. So we are going to use Thunder Step, which has range of 90 feet. Premise is I get to teleport myself to an unoccupied space. I can see after I disappear a thunderous boom sound, and each creature within 10 feet where I left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed or half as successful. It can be heard.
That's pretty badass.
I can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what I can carry, and I can also teleport one willing creature who's carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. My size, the creature must be 5 feet of he is, and there has to be space for him, which there is. All right, so I guess I only hit 3 guys, right?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to let you have this, even though the Goliath is bigger than you.
Well, it's a creature willing, so it's both things. Like something
Well,
that's heavy and
so-
also...
Technically does say that he should be the size.
Oh. Yeah.
One willing creature of your size or smaller.
Okay.
The thing is, Goliaths are actually medium size. So in D&D rules, you're both medium sized, although he can carry the same size as a large.
I'm too big and I fail
Although-
constantly.
You're too big to fail.
Although you both have very differing sizes within that medium sized category, I'm going to go with the rules saying you're both medium sized.
Yeah.
I
You
can
can
get
teleport Bob Dole.
Just like a kobold should
Okay.
be small, but they're not, as if they're a class or a race character.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the damage now. Oh wait, where are we? Let's see, I think we
Where are you
should find
teleporting
a
to?
safe place. Let's teleport back here. We're gonna go right to here.
Sure.
Okay, all right, here, rolling for the damage. Behind.
Idiot.
Okay, 22, not bad.
That's a good roll.
And I guess they get the chance to do a Constitution saving throw. They take full half.
Damn. Adam doesn't need new dice.
Get teleport. What's happening? Why are demon? Why is there lightning?
So he takes half damage, Adam?
Which one? All of them? Or
Well, the guy that saves.
yeah, it's half damage if they save. So they're gonna take 22 or 11.
And there was only 2 of them that were close enough to get hit.
Boo.
But you do get full damage on the priestess that tried some shit on you.
Fuck that. Yeah.
My turn or
rifles
am I not? Okay.
Wait, I have a bonus action still. I'm gonna just like crack a.
Yeah, Glojo's not in the turn order.
I'm also rolling 11.
11?
I'm
Okay,
gonna
it's your turn,
crack a healing potion in Bob Dole's mouth. Bonus action.
Ugh.
I don't know how much heal that does, Bob Dole. You
Get the roll. I'll roll it.
Yeah, it's in your mouth.
It's like 2d4 plus something. I think it goes off your modifier. Actually, I don't know how that works.
Roll it so you can lie, Bob.
Yeah, I love lying about all these ones I'm rolling. It's love just to fuck up
It's the
constantly.
longest time.
Pretty good roll. I rolled a 9. 9 plus, I think it's 3 plus 3. It's just strength.
You didn't get murdered on the beach, Bob. Well, congratulations.
Hooray! I healed almost as much as I lost falling down the cliff.
Of course, that came right after Piper. I was like, we should make ones better, you guys.
Thanks, Mike.
I didn't say better. I said do something with it. We should do something with 20s too. It should be like an elaborate, awesome thing that happens.
You just narrate it.
Yeah, you just narrate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I said. Well, yeah, I guess there could be mechanical effects sometimes if you wanted them, but that's always DM's discretion all the time. We could get struck by lightning whenever he feels like it.
We're just murdering these mer people.
Yeah, but we remember when you were like, what if Bob
Yeah,
Dole
Glojo.
rolls a 1? Can you hit him with lightning bringer? And I was like, I guess Piper.
I did not
but
say that at all. This is slander.
Yeah, these guys are assholes and tore up our map.
Yeah, fuck them.
I know they did that, but I thought we were trying to talk to them. And
Quill
We
can't
were.
die, by the way.
It's horrible.
Here's our map, so.
Yeah, you can't.
however,
Anything in the circle though, you can't hit right now because they're in darkness, so you can't see them.
I can.
I'm pretty sure I have dark vision.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's magical darkness.
I have dark vision 60 feet, but I guess that doesn't count.
Yep.
Magical. Well, you can see through magical darkness.
Nope, it just says dark vision 60 feet. Sheet. Well, I can't see him.
you got one guy you can see. It's this guy right here.
Fuck that guy up.
Oh, good. Then I'll put a. I like the shark that's.
What is the shark doing back there? Don't kill the sharks. We can ride him out.
That dude and shoot him twice since he's close.
I'm definitely taming a shark.
19 for the first one, 19 for the second one.
That was hit.
So we'll do 10 and 10 again. And then
Less clown.
Do you think I could use friends on a shark and?
well, it's supposed to only be 2, so it's 3, not 4. I don't know why I went to 3.
So 23 damage.
You pepper that fucking guy. Pipe rifle. It's your turn now.
Shit. Well, okay. Everybody went so hard to get back up here with the lightning teleport stuff. I'm not gonna drop down. So.
I just jumped back down.
Do it. It's
I'm
really,
not
it's
in
really
mood.
fun. Do it.
Cool.
Oh,
You
my
get to
back.
slide,
Fuck.
to slide down the hill and everything. All right, I am short bow. May as well just plink it. Whoever's closest, I guess. This guy.
Yep, it's the only guy you can see.
Suck it up fronty. Oh yeah, they're all in the dark, the magical darkness. All right.
I mean, can you not throw
Ooh,
something
ramble.
in the darkness at disadvantage and hit one?
That's up to the. I mean, you're not going to be able to see him.
You feel like a bomb, like a
Yeah.
grenade, a grenado.
I don't have those.
Yeah, like you could fireball the center of the darkness. I think that would be okay. But
I'm
Just a
attacking
blow
the
up the
darkness from the old bit. All right. Well, that's arrows for you.
Bundle
shit.
definitely fireball in the darkness.
I hit this guy with 3. If you're a wizard of light, then how come you're attacking the darkness?
Luthor.
So I teleported. Am I still prone? I assume. It's just
You are still down on the ground,
Alright.
but you're now down on different ground.
yeah,
And your head isn't buried in sand. It's just kind of face down on like some grassy bits.
it's just half your movement to get up.
Okay, so it doesn't take like an action.
No.
Okay.
No, it's half your movement to stand up.
I'll get up,
Okay,
but
so
I'm not
you're
going to
18.
do much. Just enough to see over the cliff. Do we need that? You know what?
Fuck that. We'll find another boat. Nuke it.
I'm gonna nuke it.
We're riding sharks out of here, buddy.
So then the question becomes, do they have disadvantage on their saving throws since they're in the darkness and can't see it coming?
That's a good question.
I mean, there's no rule about it, but there's no rule against it either. I don't know.
Definitely not going to abuse this.
What are we talking about? A dog playing basketball?
Goddamn pipe.
Oh, I can
Or
get
there's
all
still
of them.
rule against.
How convenient. All of them must make the same.
Why not amp up that darkness with a little hunger of a Hadar?
That's the next. These
I'm
guys,
out of spell slots, by the way, so
these guys are just completely
expect
miserable.
A lot of blasts coming for the rest of this fight.
They're just gonna wade through
Okay,
nothing
failed.
but magic. Waves of AoE magic over.
Kind of out of tricks after my gimmick.
Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my god.
Wow.
I guess my disadvantage. Oh, there you go. There's the one.
I hope
The
that wasn't
priestess makes the save. It's the
bullshit.
champion. Nope.
All right, whatever.
Wow.
What is all that? They're all just bumping into each other?
I got a 33 on my last fireball.
Oh, that was a fireball. Shit, I missed that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Why would I think anything else? I thought you were out of fireball.
Nope,
Where did
I
you
got
put
one
that
more.
bundle?
Right behind the boat, basically.
Yeah, okay, so
Like right in the center.
I fucking.
killed all of the fucking scrubs.
That's for watching me fall down.
Watch me eat shit.
Turns out you actually. Oh no, he's still alive. He's just alive. Actually, the priestess dies as well from the fireball. She was hurt a bit before, and the firewall cascades over her. She is now just the champion, who is peppered in arrows, burned significantly, and
The visual though, because it started in here, he didn't see anything. He heard a bunch of just screams, and then a little bit of fire comes out and catches him in the back.
Exactly, he got full on blown over by it. He didn't have a chance to dodge it. The fireball went over his head, went off in the darkness. He had no idea the blast wave was going to come in until it erupted out of the darkness 5 feet behind him. And now it's Quill's turn.
God, I want to jump down so bad. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm just going to throw darts.
Do it.
I need to move within 20 feet, though.
I'm taking credit for that because they would have.
There we go. I'm just going to take a step.
You broke up there a bit, Adam. You're taking credit for that because they would have.
They would have murdered Bob Dole on the beach, and we wouldn't have gotten the fireball.
Alright, I am going to just throw 2 darts at this guy. That is a 18 and an 11.
The 18 will hit.
It's just 5 damage.
That topples him.
Just a small little dart comes selling pokes, hits him in the eye.
Kind of thunk, and it just kind of is enough to bring him down after all of the cuts and burning and arrows. He's got a lot of arrows stuck in him. This last dart hits him, and it just doesn't do that much damage. It just seems to be the final blow that just makes him realize he's already fucking dead. And he sinks to his knees in the sand and then topples forward.
Cool negotiation.
Look at Quill and say, "How about that map, buddy?"
I sigh and get out my quill and paper and start drawing.
You got that big stack.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Are there any sharks out?
Sharks aren't going to come up here and get us. We're fine.
Are there any sharks out in the ocean?
There's at least one.
You see a fin swing in, sweep through the ocean. It grabs grabs the priestess in its mouth, and the two of them disappear.
Oh, you bitch!
All right, let's go burn the rest of the bodies.
I would posit, how did those sharks see the priestess to grab it? Because they are still in darkness.
Magic shark.
How did you see that happening?
Right, I mean, that's a whole other question.
God damn it!
Fast forwarded a little bit until the darkness subsided.
All right, I was gonna try and.
I mean, it lasts 10 minutes.
I'm gonna try and message the shark to communicate with buddies, but I guess that's not enough. All right, fair enough.
I wanted to talk to the shark.
Gonna gingerly walk down the path to the beach. Go out my way.
The fog has started to recede as well.
I realize that we're actually like at the end of combat, but I'm still definitely gonna take the opportunity to roll for my 4. Okay, so I get 5. I get 5 temporary health.
Eat some boiled fish, man.
Because I didn't get to do it before, I flip off the top of this and land softly in the sand, and then I turn around and look at Dole.
Yeah,
And I bow.
Roll acrobatics.
Why? I have slow fall.
Because you just. Oh, that's right. Damn it.
So if it's 3d6 for the damage, I minus it by 30, so it's 0.
Give him a big
You wanna find
thumbs
out
up.
how acrobatically you did it?
I mean, I can. Yeah, let's do that, and then I'll tell you how bad it went when I roll poorly. How about that?
My athletics was +6.
I'm just
but I
rolled
Oh.
one.
That was a 24.
Yeah, me too.
That was a
Yeah, you're
24.
okay.
Yeah. So as I narrated, it's still the same.
I walk down the path like a responsible person.
But I'm going to do a backflip off the side.
There's a reason why I constantly ask him how far down things are.
Such a bad idea.
Oh, I knew how far down it was.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right.
I'm going to do an acrobatics roll. Acrobatics, right? Not athletics.
Yeah, acrobatics.
18.
You do that with quite a flourish. You probably could have, if there was a shield handy, you probably could have ridden it down, firing arrows into the orcs that had once been there. All right, let's call it here, and you guys can do the investigation of the remainder of shit in the next session, and hopefully Mediator will be able to join you for more than a counter spell and a Tensor's floating disc.
In flaying dead lizards. Don't forget about that.
Yes.
And also playing open. There were some orcs too he got.
Yeah.
What are these guys? Shahooligans?
Yes, they are sea hooligans.
Okay.
Quick question: did we
Fuckers.
light the boat on fire?
And all the spell books it
It got,
contained.
it got pretty singed, but it had a good armor of spellbooks that absorbed most of the blast. So there's some residual burning, but the boat itself is okay.
Hold on. Before we leave, this is very important.
Pages.
Hold on.
Suck it, Mediator.
I think I have spondylosis.
There we go.
Perfect. It's exactly what
Let's
we
rest
need
at
for
the
the
first
final
spellbooks.
thumbnail. All right. Let's call it there, and we will regroup with Burn Spellbooks next session.
All right.
GG.